While we're waiting for Jem, we'll go ahead and start. Who wants to do the recap from last time?
I remember that we ended the day by taking like an afternoon nap in the graveyard.
Yeah, it's true. That did happen.
Something happened before that. Maybe.
Had a dream about being a girl again.
I know King was being taught about labor laws.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
Okay.
Basically.
None of those things are wrong.
Okay, so we started off with Gemheim having a dream, seeing Lady of Blue Light, though obviously we don't know that part. And he sees visions of his own memories, and it's very interesting. We also get a flashback of young Izo and his sister Ads, I believe the first time they meet Bruce, who I also am assuming is not actually their uncle.
Mm-hmm.
They just call him Uncle because it's adorable. Anyway, we get our plans to go negotiate price. We buy the house at the housing bureau. People were there and we trained very hard. As in we, I mean Vivi and Izo trained for the fight, as the rest of the party did boring office shit. Because
Oh yeah.
no one else cares about that. And let's see, details. Oh, we got an origami crane after we left on the way to the bank after leaving the housing bureau for an invitation.
We gotta get tuxedos.
Yeah, we gotta get tuxedos. Invitation to see a play up in North Ward. We get a lot of lollipops at the bank. That's very important. The Castle Lanterns, who were actually one of Vivi and Jem's old friend's parents, stopped by and had a chat with Jem. And we went for lunch and got some curry. It was delicious. It's spicy. There was a parade with a pirate man that went in a banana hammock, also very fabulous. And then we meet up with Oz's cousin Nex to get some information and possibly jobs. And details. You know. Hi, Eric.
Okay.
Hello.
Eric.
Hello.
Hello. Yep. Okay, good.
Hello.
Okay, whole gang's all here. Very good. Thank you, Susan. So a couple announcements before we start. First off, I've updated some of the artwork under your player handouts under the named NPCs. I've also created a special folder just for Oz's cousins because there were so goddamn many of them. I started losing track of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ryan, when you get here, you'll find art and descriptions for all of your cousins, all of them.
Wow.
I've seen a lot of fucking goblin art in the past week, like a lot, way too much.
Good.
Anyway, so there's that. There's also a couple of. I realized that there were some pieces that I hadn't shown because I'm stupid. Other than that, so if you look through those, at some point you'll find them. Other than that, the really big thing is I've created this handout for you. It's about your establishment and the special things you'll be able to do. Once you acquire it, it'll be within like a couple of days. It's just waiting for paperwork to process. Basically, it's going to give you money. You'll be able to gather intelligence on people or organizations. You can pick up rumors before you go on adventures to try and learn something about the places you're going into. And the most important thing is you'll have what are called stronghold actions. When you're fighting on Silver Chime Alley or within your bar, which I guess would be the same thing. You guys essentially have basically have a lair action that you can do. There's a special action for each one of you. You'll be able to do it on initiative count 20. You'll pick one person to do it. You'll only be able to use it once per short rest. But like for example, Izo can become immune to all damage except psychic for 1 round. Jim Heim basically gets like super mega advantage or disadvantage against his saving throws have enemies have super mega disadvantage. King can cast a fire shield on himself, a souped up one. Lazarus can find hidden shit. Oz can hamstring people, and Vivi can shoot a ton of dudes. So there's all that. 1 second here. So there's that.
I stopped on a train track. Hopefully I don't die.
Oh my gosh, Ryan.
Oh god.
It's probably fine.
It's pretty bad. Like, if there's a train coming, I'd be dead.
Maybe you should
Ryan.
reverse and get out of the way.
Nah, I'll just wait for a train. I'm dead. Hey, I'm moving forward. I'm good. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
False alarm.
And that's when the train derails.
Can I roll dodge, please?
I was about to say, if you somehow die from a train collision in 2019, I just assume you were in a time machine.
Or a Final Destination movie.
Or in a Final Destination movie, yes. So either way. So we actually open up with a much younger Vivi. With a much younger Vivian. You guys are in your Velvet Venom and your Violet Viper outfits. Having just I guess won the what do you call it? The BattleBot tournament or whatever you want to call it. BattleBot tournament, sure. The various sort of acolytes of Gond who were basically they're the people who've been participating and running the whole goddamn thing. They're all super giddy at the two of you. But you guys have your tiny little makeshift trophy that they've given you, and you're finally sort of wrapping up everything from that whole thing as you're heading out. There's a couple of like acolytes that are still following like behind Vivian, and she just like gives them a wink from underneath her mask, and they all start arguing as to who she was winking at. But other than that, it's just the two of you as you're heading out, still sort of pumped up from the surprising victory you have.
Hell yeah.
Vivian's actually just started dancing. She's like skipping ahead of you as she's sort of like twirling around talking to you.
We finally beat that good-for-nothing idiot that never talks to us. No.
I mean, yeah. I mean, he seemed to like you a lot.
Really? Psh, no, he totally likes you a lot. Everybody likes you. Come on.
I don't know. He seemed to like you. So anyway,
sure.
what are we gonna do with all the prize money? She like holds up a little coin purse.
I haven't thought of that yet. Maybe we could build a bigger robot.
Another one? Yeah.
I mean,
a
bigger one. Yeah. Like, I mean,
Like how
though,
big?
like, I mean, I was thinking pretty big. I mean, think big, but
Mhm.
where are we gonna fucking keep it? We can't keep it at home.
Yeah. There's this guy at school. Named Johnny Jem, something like that. Maybe I can talk him into letting us keep it over there at his place. No, that's probably not gonna work.
Yeah, no, probably
Yeah.
not. I don't
No,
trust our
we could keep it at
parents.
Grandpa's.
That's probably a good idea. I wonder if he would let
Well,
us.
hang on. Oh, hang on. What's it gonna do? Maybe we can find someone to. Maybe we can trick someone into just like keeping it in like their shed or something, depending on what it does.
Yeah, I guess that could work out, Possibly. I mean, we'll think about it. I mean, we still got the whole day. We could probably just go home and relax now and not get caught.
Right about that point, this large golden dragonborn approaches you. He's 6.5 feet tall, wearing armor, and he sort of stares. He's rather intimidating at first, but then he gives like a big smile. And he just reaches out. Hi, name's Dre. Pleased to meet you.
Hi, sir. Wow, I love your scales. You look great. Nice to meet you. Pleasure. Name's Velvet Venom.
Nice. Yeah, I heard. Vivian comes up and she just starts shaking his hand. I'm a Violet Viper. Yeah, heard that too. Nice to meet you, kids. How you doing? That was some fighting back there.
Oh, that was nothing. I mean, it's all in the day's work, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, listen, if you're interested in work, my boss is over here. You might want to talk to him.
I mean, yeah, I guess. What do you think? Bye.
She just looks at you and she's like, she sort of shrugs. I mean, we got time.
Yeah, we'd love to meet him.
She starts skipping ahead as Dre just sort of walks you over to a not abandoned warehouse, but currently unoccupied warehouse. As you head inside, sitting on a crate, sipping on a little flask, is Lear Redknuckle. He's got his cane resting on the side of the barrel, and as he sees you, he just sort of waves at you. Welcome. Come in. Ladies, that was mighty fine back there.
Thank you.
I was very impressed with your technical prowess.
Yeah, we are self-taught, pretty much. That's
Really?
what we like to do, yeah.
Now that is impressive. And he sort of leans forward. Now I came here expecting to see. Well, I came here to see a promising young man demonstrate his capabilities to me, but then you turned around and beat the pants off of him. And
yeah.
Indeed. That being said, I'm wondering if there couldn't be a future for the two of you in my ongoing operations. He'll hop down. Tell me, you girls enjoy tinkering, right?
Oh yeah, we love it.
That was a mighty impressive little contraption you built there. Do you think you could build it again?
I mean, yeah, I was even thinking...
You think you could build it larger?
Oh yeah, we could make it way bigger. For sure.
Really?
I mean, I was already kind of planning on it.
Well then, it sounds... Well, obviously you're going to need a place to keep it.
Yeah, what a coincidence. We were just discussing that. And
Well, then maybe we might be able to help each other. Why don't you come down to the Bloody Fist? That's down in Southernwood. You know where that is?
Yeah. We can make our way down there.
All right, yeah, come by there anytime. Ask for Lear.
All right, yeah, we'll do.
Come
it's
down.
an honor.
Fabulous. I think this is going to be the start of a very profitable relationship. And they'll just sort of pat the two of you. He's like kind of a little too short to pat you quite on the shoulder. So like the shoulder blades. And he'll start heading out. Dre, come on. Dre's just like, so good meeting you guys.
Like wave shyly to Dre.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell when Dragonborn blush, but you think he's blushing. He's either blushing or he's like challenging you for mating rights. You're not really sure.
Either's fine.
Yep. And then he starts heading out. Vivian's just like, that was so cool.
I know. Oh my god.
Did you see that Dragonborn? He was so big.
I know. Yes, so beautiful and shiny, and he's got a big tail. Anyway, and then this Lear guy. Well, that was his name. Wait, isn't he the guy who runs this whole thing?
That's why I heard some of the acolytes saying that he like funds it or something.
Fuck,
he said he was.
Cool.
That's so cool. That's like the boss noticed us.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So,
dude, Vivian, what if like we could finally do this in our own element?
You mean like full-time surrounded by magic and gears and cool people and shit?
Yeah.
Away from mom and dad?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Hell yeah!
She grabs you by the hands and starts jumping up and down. And we'll fade into present, where Izo, you said you wanted to stop by Bruises real quick to get your hands bandaged up.
Well, yeah, I also assumed he would come to the fight.
As he's bandaging up your hands, he's just like, got a lot of work tonight. I'll try and swing by.
It would mean a lot to me, Uncle. It's my, as you know, it's my first big fight at the fist.
I'm aware. I'll finish some stuff up. I'll head on over there. Izo, be careful.
Always, Uncle. I always remember what you taught me.
See that you do. And he'll pat you on the shoulder once, and then start finishing up his work.
I'm going to do a couple shadow jabs, kind of flexing my arms, feeling the tape, and then I guess we'll go.
Okay. So we cut to the Bloody Fist. It is right around the time you're supposed to meet up with Red Knuckle here. The plaza in front of the Fist is currently very heavily occupied by all sorts of people. There are vendors out front, not selling but giving away loaves of bread and small bottles of booze. You guys don't have to make perception checks to notice that pretty much all of the people doing the vending have a tattoo somewhere on their hands or on their neck, but somewhere visibly they have a tattoo of a black ring with 10 spokes coming off of it, the symbol of the Xanathar Guild. And they just seem to be giving away free bread and beer. Other than that, yep. Oh,
no cheese.
We're all
with this
together
bread?
now at this point.
Just bread.
No, it's just whole loaves of bread and beer. Yeah, and you're all together at this point. Right.
I mean, I'll take some bread. Fuck it.
I'll take some beer.
I'll take a bread and a beer.
Okay, you go up to these guys and they start handing you. Here you go, folks. One for each of you. Start handing out. They hand you each a loaf of bread. Give you your beers. You people have a good day. Enjoy the fights.
You
Oh,
do?
I
Cheers.
Yes, yeah. Remember, next time you need a friend, just remember us, okay? You guys have a good night. Bread here, beer.
Of course.
So Vivi, you've been here a number of times to know that for Izo, he's probably not want to go through the front. He's going to want to go around the back. The rest of you could follow Izo, or you could just head into the front, whichever you want to do.
Yeah, let's just go through the back. It's fine.
Yeah, what do you want, Izo? Do you need a hype man? You just want some time to yourself to prepare?
Either way, up to you guys whether you want to come down and come down with me or head up and bet.
But I'd like to get a nice seat.
Well,
I want to make some money.
Well, you can go with Gem then, I guess, up to the seats.
Watch
there.
for me in the ring.
Oh,
Getting
you
a
bet.
prime seat sounds good.
Yeah, I'll probably.
And we
show
gotta
you.
place our bets, like Oz.
Hey, King, you think they got mimosas here too?
Oh, I hope they do. Well, it might be a little late for that.
It's never late for a mimosa. Come on.
What's a casino with the evening for some sidecars, maybe?
What's the new drink? What's the good thing? What do you drink over in the afternoon?
Let's say afternoon, a nice sidecar is fairly refreshing, but evening, it's getting evening. I'd say, let's go with the Cuba Libre.
That sounds all right. We'll look for some Cuba Libres. That sounds good. I'm gonna
All
walk
right.
to the normal inside, not the back entrance with King, I guess. I don't know who else is coming with us.
So it sounds like Jim, King, and Oz are doing their usual thing, going in through the front.
For booze and good seats. And to make some bets.
Unchaperoned. These always end so well. So the three of you head in there. Evo or Ezo, Evo, yeah. Ezo and Vivi, or Evo, as I will now call you. You decide to you guys head around back. Meanwhile, Lee, you here? Lazarus?
Yep.
Okay. So Lazarus, you're already inside the Bloody Fist at this point. You've already gotten a nice sort of not a cheap seat, but of the reasonably priced seats. You know, kick back. You've already you got your stein of beer. Just having a not a relaxing time, but you know, as relaxing as can be. You're just back in town, taking in the atmosphere and all the noisy, sweaty, loud people just all around you. Maybe this wasn't the most relaxing spot, but beer. So, beers and fights. And as you're taking your first sip, you suddenly notice that somebody just sort of walks up and like jumps over the seat next to you and just sort of lands right there. And you can see it is a tabaxi with black fur. And she just sort of like kicks her feet up onto the seat in front of her, stretches out, and just goes, So, Wolf, you're back in town.
Cat.
Dog, what took you outside of town? Have a good trip?
Does it matter? I've got too many damn people. I'm here. What do you want?
I'm just trying to be friendly here. I'm just asking questions.
My
Inquiring
experience-
minds want to know.
My experience, Cat. You don't make friendly. You don't make nice. You ask questions.
Oh, Rover! And she puts her arm around you. Why are you being so serious? You're always such a grouch, Mr. Grumpy Face. Now, why don't you... Now, come on. We both know you want to tell me where you went to. You can tell me. I won't tell anybody. And she gives you a really cute cat look.
Damn it, I wish that weren't so adorable. Fuck. Still no. But it's a win.
You are impossible sometimes. Oh, well, fine.
I'm a good
Be that
dog.
way. Too good of a dog. Fine. I'll go find something. Ooh, excuse me. I just found a new toy to play with. You have a good night, puppy. And she'll pat you on the head and like hop back out of her seat and start heading up. Back where,
Les is going to growl,
ticket
but,
office.
and Les is going to growl a little bit, and then he's going to follow her gaze.
Okay. Yeah, up there you can see coming into the establishment is a fancy-looking man, a goblin wearing a suit, and a tabaxi wearing practically nothing, but still fancy-looking.
Very fancy, nothing.
Yeah, and she just seems to be making a beeline for the lion tabaxi up there. Meanwhile, Izo and Vivi. So you guys went around back door. Opens up into a bit of a hallway. To your left, you have the kitchen and stuff like that, where they're making food and drinks and stuff for the concession stand. But to your right is a flight of stairs that goes down. You can follow that down into a bit of a lobby. On the left side of you, you've got a sign that reads women's locker room, and you also have a gymnasium. You can see that the door to that is open, and there are several of Red Knuckles fighters in there currently practicing. On your right, you can see the sign for the men's locker room, and you also have the offices, where right now there is this like tiny cluttered office filled with like stacks of paper, and you can hear the sound of somebody like shuffling through papers. You can see it's this a small female goblin. She's just sort of like going through all these papers. She's got a set of spectacles, and she's constantly having to like put them on her nose, like read something, like put them back up, and just keep sifting through the papers. And lastly, in the middle of, or directly across from you, you have the double doors that you know lead out to the ring.
Okay. I want to stick my head into the office.
Mhm.
Ezo here to fight.
She looks up. Who?
Ezo.
I'm the accountant. I don't have time for this. Oh, hang on. You said you're for a fight?
Yes.
Okay. Jeez. I don't have time for this. She'll look through us. She'll like grab a stack of papers. She'll hop down, and she'll walk over to you, hand you a stack of papers. Here, hold these. Don't drop them. I'll go get somebody. Go wait in the the gym or something. Again, don't drop them. Do you understand?
Don't
Yes.
drop them.
If you drop them, I'll kill you. I'm not paid enough for this shit. And she disappears into the men's locker room.
Yes, ma'am.
She will. Don't. She's not lying. Don't drop
got
the
'em.
papers.
Ezo's like ripping them hard in two hands.
Okay. So you guys wait into the head into the gymnasium. Again, you have various radical fighters. You've seen some of these. Ursula Genasi with these golden energy lines. She's currently like kicking a wooden dummy. You have or you remember? I think her. Yeah. He said his name. Or her name was Shard. You have this Thrycreen, this mantis person, currently basically taking wax at a practice dummy with its big scissor-like claws. You remember that thing was called Clicks. The far end, you can see two golden dragonborn practice fighting with each other. Those are Dre and Dragoth.
I wave over to him.
Dre stops and he like waves at you, and then suddenly gets punched in the face by his brother. And at the far end, you can see a very large Goliath, and he's currently working on a sandbag. Standing behind him with a clipboard is a lithe young man. He's got a set of spectacles like sitting on his head. From this distance, you can't tell if they have actual lenses on them, but you think they might not. But he's got a little clipboard in his hand, and he's like making notes. The Goliath is actually wearing something weird. He's got this like piece of armor on his arms. It sort of looks like it almost looks like some sort of handicap brace or something like that, but it's glowing with these sort of azure colored LEDs. It's made of this bright chrome metal, and every time the guy sort of goes to flex and punch, that seems to flash with light a little bit. But after a few punches, you can see the lithe young guy just goes, "Okay, how's the resistance? Resistance good. Resistance good. But I don't know. Could you crank it up some? Yeah. I'll get to that. Okay. That's all for now. Here, let's test you out now." And he'll go up and he'll unhook the armor pieces from the Goliath. Okay. Give it a punch now. And the Goliath rears back one punch, hits the sandbag, and the sandbag actually like arcs up a solid 45 degrees from a single punch. The guy's just like, that's good. That's good. Good. And then he stops. He looks up. She's here. And he looks around the gym, spots the two of you entering, then immediately looks back down at his clipboard and starts writing stuff.
Yeah.
And right about this time, the other fighters in the place all sort of notice you, and some of them, particularly Dre and Dragoth, will stop their fighting and they'll head over and they'll start shaking your hand, just seeing how you're doing. The Goliath will also start heading over.
Hey, nice to see you again, everyone. Hey, this is Ezo, good friend Ezo. He'll be fighting today, his first time.
Dre's just like, "Oh, hey, how's it going?" Dragoth's just like, "New meat. I like it." So hang on, I think I got it. Yeah, I got a handout for Dragoth. Yep, there we go. So that's Dre's older brother. They come up, they start shaking Ezo's hand.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
He looks cool.
I love his pants.
Damn.
Those are cool pants. Yeah, well, I mean, you don't have to go easy on Ezo. I'm pretty sure Ezo won't disappoint. I have faith in him.
Don't worry, I don't intend to. As the Goliath comes walking over, goes to shake your hand, Ezo. Name's Tiny. How's it going?
Doing well. So you're
as
who
he,
I'm fighting today.
Yep. As he goes up and he starts shaking your hand, you can see Vivi that they Tiny stands just like a smidge taller than Izo, just like a smidge, but they're essentially the same size as they start shaking hands. So first fight here at the Bloody Fist.
Yep.
Not your first fight in the ring though.
No.
Or in a ring. Good. I don't mind handling newbies, but I don't like them completely fresh off the boat. You know what I'm saying? He slaps you on the shoulder.
Been fighting my whole life.
Attaboy. Okay, so, just so you know, clean fight, no weapons. You know all that, right?
Right.
Good. You know what? I bet you're gonna give me a hell of a fight. I'm looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to watching you guys. You'll be great.
Hey, how's it going, Pipsqueak? I'm surprised you're here. And he like pats you on the head.
Yeah, you know, I figured it's time. I'm sure I'm gonna get real talking to, but it happened eventually. I like the gear. Looking good.
Oh, thanks. Yeah. Sai's been really helping me out, getting me nice and buff, and he starts flexing.
Yeah, at least he's good for something around here, you know.
He doesn't say anything, but he just looks back at Izo. You waiting for? Oh, you know what? I bet you're waiting for the boss. Here, I'll go look for him.
Thank you.
Make sure you don't drop any of those papers as he walks off.
I'm not.
Okay.
Izo quickly puts both hands on the papers again.
Okay.
Do we have to fill out the paper?
No, those are just something that the accountant just told him to hold on to for a minute.
Oh.
After a few minutes, she comes back. She looks up at Izo. You didn't drop them, did you?
No, ma'am.
Good. Give them to me.
I hand him over.
Okay. And she'll start walking back to her office. Head into the men's locker room. Get changed in there, he said. She looks back over at Vivi. And you head in there, too. Use the back door.
Yeah, I'll go.
Good. And don't bother me anymore. I don't get paid enough for all this shit.
Yes, ma'am.
Of course.
As she goes back into her office and sets the paper down, you can finally see she has a name plaque on there, and it reads Nip. As she sits back down, starts like crunching numbers. Meanwhile, back in the Bloody Fist up above. So, Jim, Izo, or not Jim, Jim, King, and Oz. There we go. The three of you have entered in. You've got the lobby. People are moving about. There is a concession stand. You've got the ticket stand, and you've got a place where people are making bets and stuff like that.
Well, I chug the little bit of beer that's left in my glass, but I think first thing we should start with some fresh drinks.
Well, I can second that.
But I definitely want to place a bet on Izo.
What? Izo? There's no way he's gonna win. I'm putting a bet on the other guy.
Well,
How big is Tiny? Have we seen Tiny before?
well, I imagine it can't be too large.
Well, his name's Tiny, so...
Exactly.
Might be an ironic name.
Oh, irony.
Well, whatever. It's just a.
You think a
it's
fighter's
just
gonna
some
be
coin.
smart enough to be ironic?
I'll give it
His
to.
manager, maybe.
I'm sorry, what were you saying, Jim? I'm interrupting you.
I was just saying. I think you bet how you will, but I'm going to support our man.
I'm gonna support the winner.
I'm gonna support us getting some drinks.
Huzzah!
Good idea.
So you guys want to get drinks first? Is that what I'm hearing?
Let's just get some
I
drinks and
Okay.
go. Then make some bets.
Okay. Yeah. So right now, so you guys can get your drinks. That's fine. When you head over to the bets, you can see that there are technically 2 events slated for tonight. You have what's being called the warm-up fight with the names Ezo and Tiny on there. Currently, the bets are 4-1 in Tiny's favor. And there is a second event behind after that called the House Special. And the odds on that thing are crazy. You've got like, I think, let's see, probably 1-20 in the house's favor. And people are just quickly placing bets everywhere.
Well, I'm definitely going to bet on both fights because Oz just wants to waste money.
Okay.
Do I have to talk to somebody for that? Or is there like a stand? Is there a line? What does that look like?
Yeah, it's actually just like a counter. There's a couple of tellers there taking bets, and like it's actually just like this mob of people. You actually have to like press your way through in order to get to the counter.
Okay. Whenever I reach the counter, I'll duck under some people because I'm tiny myself.
Mhm.
Get up to the counter and then take 2 gold pieces out, slide them on the table, and then whoever the teller is.
Yeah, you see it's this female tiefling with large breasts. I believe you actually have met her. She's like, hello. You want to place a bet?
Yeah, yes. My name is Oz Blueblood. 2
nice.
on the tiny guy.
Okay. Whatever. 2 on Tiny. Okay. She takes your name, takes your bet.
Does she give me like a raffle or like some kind of ticket or something to show that I have a seat or whatever?
Yeah, she gives you I think it's like a little card. Hands it to you.
Sure.
Okay.
I'll slap down a platinum and say, "There's one of these on my man Ezo."
Whatever. Okay.
And I'll wink at Oz. Big grin.
I'll just shrug it off.
All good. I go over to the counter and I just like real quiet. One plat on Izu, and I hand her my.
I'm sorry. You're gonna have to speak up. I didn't hear you.
What? One plat on Izu.
Okay. Listen. I got a lot of people going on. You're gonna have to like speak up. Like, are you saying 1 plat on Ezo? I can't hear you. Like, what's a plat? Do you mean a platinum?
I speak it into her brain. 1 platinum on Izo.
Okay, and what do you have a name?
It's King.
Okay. King what?
Just King.
Okay, Mr. Just King, here's your card.
I'll take it. Right, once I have the card, I just run. Oh yes, I can't wait to see that newcomer get decimated by Tiny, the champ.
Okay.
You too.
More people should bet on him.
You
More
too,
people should bet
King.
on him.
Give me a deception
Come now.
check.
Damn.
Do I get to roll insight against that?
I mean, he's not really targeting you, but sure.
But I still want to know.
Yeah, you can tell King's intentionally trying to hype the crowd up and try and like stack the bets, stack the odds.
Actually, King, I think that Ezo's got this. Ezo!
I'm gonna start chanting, trying to get
I
some
am
people
I am
hyped up.
very
Shut up.
Oz can give me a persuasion check.
I'm very confused.
Okay. Yeah, some of the people are just like, I bet this new guy, Tiny's not so tough. He's like one of the easiest guys. They start talking and like they start placing a few more bets on Ezo. And the odds go to 1-3.
I just look at King and give him a wink.
Well, he better win.
So the final bets were this.
Yeah, I'll bet on the house fight as well.
Yeah. I was about to ask if anybody wanted to bet on that one.
So, is there contenders? What does it say?
It just says house special, is all it says.
But how do I know who I'm betting on if it just says house special?
It just says house special.
What?
I'll
Heidi,
ask the teller. Or
What
Jem,
it is?
Jem, sorry.
Oh
Jem.
yeah. Okay.
What's the house? What's this house special?
Is this your first time here? Like, whatever. Listen, okay, so the house special is where a contender, like, takes on, like, 5 of our boxers, okay? Like, one after another. So, yeah.
Oh. Do they ever win?
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, sometimes.
You know, house special kind of sounds like a really good, restaurant quality meal.
Are you asking me out? Because
I
I don't
think
like.
she hot?
I
I
don't.
think
'cause
he
I don't
is.
like date goblins.
Is she
Sorry.
hot?
Yeah, she's an attractive tiefling with large breasts. She's also currently chewing gum.
You don't date goblins yet.
Huh?
You don't know what
Yeah.
you've seen until you've gone green.
Oh my god.
Are you placing bets or something? I'm confused.
Yeah, fuck it. 5 gold on the boxers. Obviously, they're gonna win.
All right, so you're taking. Okay, so 5 gold. She'll take your bunny and she'll put a card out. There you go.
Fuck it, I'll put 1 gold on the underdog. I like being contrary to this guy, and I like tussle his head.
Whatever.
You're going on the list, Jim.
Go, you rascal.
I'm just going to watch this one.
Oz, how much were you putting on the house? Was it 5?
5.
5. Okay. Okay. And
I'm betting against my own party.
Right. And Jim was putting 1 on the underdog. Okay. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Yeah. Okay. So there we go. So now I have all those. Was there anything else you guys wanted to do with the placing any more bets? You guys good?
No, we're good on that, but I definitely want to get a drink.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can just go over. They're serving beer. They've got some sort of like fruity thing in a large novelty cup, and they're also selling whiskey, stuff like that.
Give me that fruity thing.
Get the fruity thing. Fuck it.
Okay.
Following King's lead. Mimosas were great.
Okay. Yeah. It's this incredibly sweet fruit concoction. The cup is actually like comically sized when Oz is holding it. It's like half the size of him. Jim, getting
What are you trying to say?
getting a beverage as well.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
saying that you're short. Am I going on the list now?
Son of a bitch.
Yes, I'll
Putting
get
the DM on the
DM's
list.
on the list.
I'll get a beverage, and then I'll turn to King and Oz and say, well, I still have about 2/3 left in this jazz cigarette. If you'd like to maybe step outside before the entertainment.
What the hell is a jazz cigarette?
You sold it to me, and I hold up the little
Oh,
partially
I
burnt
never used that term.
joint.
Is that a rich nobleman thing?
Maybe.
What's jazz?
It's that thing where you take your hands and you shake them like this.
I do the jazz hand.
I do it too. We're just both staring at Jim, waving our hands.
Laz is at the bar and he gives the sideways glance and he says, I didn't realize there was going to be a show along with the fight.
Can we
right
hear
about
that?
Laz, are you saying it loud enough for people to hear?
If they're next to me, I'm not hiding it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to order
Yeah,
a whiskey.
you hear it.
How do I retort?
Had a good show of that. Turn back to Jim.
Your face is a show.
There. Really stupid.
Big squeaky.
It's squeaky? Is that what you said?
I just lost my stuff. Sorry.
Oh.
Alright. Sorry, what did you say?
I said your face is a show.
Laz replied, thanks, Squeaky.
Oh, got it. That's what you said.
Ooh, you better not be talking about me, punk.
He doesn't like people referring to the fact that he is small or has a very high-toned voice.
What do you mean I'm
So if you
small?
don't
What do you
mind.
mean I have a high-toned voice?
Well, I mean, I don't. You're my pal, and I pat him on the head again.
Maybe I didn't need the whiskey this early after all. Thanks for the entertainment, short stuff.
Oh yeah.
You want to
King,
go
right-
outside, kid?
Oh, good.
Look,
It's gonna be another fight on
I
this.
just want a drink.
You know, there's a pit right here.
You want to horn in on Lear Red Knuckles fight? You sign that warrant. Go ahead.
Laz is. Hey, why don't you go ahead and describe Laz for us?
So Laz is right now. He's got a black cloak, sort of closed over him. He's about 6'8", covered in black fur. Around the face, he's got sort of a black beard that's starting to turn gray, and golden eyes. Midgets.
It's not a midget fight if only one person is the midget. Then
It can't be.
fighting
Who you
a
calling a midget, DM?
Then it's fighting a midget. I'm doubly on the list.
So he's Laz is tall, but he's also he's kind of a slender tall, a lean tall.
He's lanky.
Lanky tall.
Lanky. Yeah. That's the word.
Look, stick man. You want to go? There's a pit right there, and we'll set up a fight. Me and you. Or we could just take it out back.
Did you hear Susan?
No.
Never mind.
Okay. Right about that point, you suddenly hear a voice sort of cut through the tension. Tiger, so good to see you.
Oh, fancy seeing you here. Well, I should have known that you would appreciate the finer establishments of entertainment.
Oh, I do, Tiger. And she takes you by the arm. So, who are your friends?
Oh, yes, these are the companions I've been talking about lately. We're just going around, just enjoying the night, enjoying just the town.
Do they have names?
Oh, I don't know. How about you guys
question.
introduce yourselves?
Oh, it's Blue Blood. Nice to meet you.
Blue Blood, that's a really interesting name. I find that so fascinating. How you doing, Mr. Blue Blood?
Really? Why you find it so interesting? You know my family?
She winks at you and gives you a smile.
I wink back.
Okay. And she looks up at Jim. And who is this fabulous dressed gentleman?
Hello, you can call me Jem. Pleasure to meet you.
Pleased to meet you. Hi, I'm Nix, and she shakes both of your hands. So, Tiger, what are you doing tonight? Do you have tickets? Are you watching the fight?
Oh, you know I am. Another one of my new circle of pals is actually competing tonight.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. Where are your seats? Where are you sitting?
Well, let's go get some seats then. We're so busy getting drinks, very tasty drinks, by the way, and placing our bets. Let's go and get these tickets and get seats.
Okay. Tickets, you have 3 seating sections. You have VIP, which is 5. Regular seating is 1 gold, and nosebleeds are 5 silver.
How much for front row again?
VIP is 5 gold.
Oh, hell yeah, VIP.
Let's
Okay,
get the
so
VIP, of course.
So you place down your money, and suddenly you just hear, I'm afraid all of that's sold out.
I don't like you.
What
Sold
did you-
out?
What'd you say, Oz? Yeah, I like you or I don't like you?
I said I don't like you.
I don't. She like looks down at you. She's like, "That's fine. I don't take goblins anyway."
There must be a mistake. You see, we are very important people. These are our seats.
We know one of the fighters tonight. He's our great pal.
Can I see? Is there like a list in front of her?
Yeah. There's a yeah.
Can I see like a name on it?
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 20.
Okay. Yeah, you do see a you can make out a couple of names. Let's see. Anyway, you could see. Actually, you do recognize one name immediately. Because you're very familiar with this name recently. It's Wilhelmina Tanavast. You also see another name that just says it's just the letter D. There is another name. Let's see. Hang on. I gotta look up his name. There we go. It's Hightower. M. Hightower.
Okay. Yes, I'm Mr. Hightower. You've surely heard of me.
She blinks. Oh, you're Mr. Hightower?
Yes, and these are my associates.
Oh. Okay.
Hightowrettes.
Hang on 1 second. I'm putting these names in here and just. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So as she's like, she blinks at you. Oh, well then or she looks at your. Oh, well yeah, your name's on the list. So you can
Of
just
course.
take your seats.
Yes.
You have your tickets, right?
No, I'm gonna pick them up here.
Oh, okay. Let's see, Hightower. Okay, she gives you your 2 seats. She'll tell you the location. We'll say it's section A, seat 3 and 4. There you go.
I'm sorry, I believe it was 4 tickets.
I've got you down for 2, Mr. Hightower.
Surely it was 4.
Nix will actually just chime in. Actually, I've already got 2 VIP tickets of my own, so it's okay. You really don't have to go through all that.
Oh, you thought of me. Well, of course I should have expected you to have. I appreciate it, though.
I'm gonna count us.
Wait a second.
2 tickets?
Yeah, I have one for me and one for my best friend here. And she pinches King's cheek.
Hey, Jim, get us some more tickets.
Wait, so Jim got the 2? Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. We're good.
Well, where's Vivi? Is she coming back?
She'll be fine. She's got the best seats of all. She's down in there, wherever they do down in the prep
She's
area.
gonna be like his trainer or something, probably. Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
she's
just
the hype man, like you said before.
She'll be
But
close enough
meanwhile-
she can feel the blood splatters. It'll be fine.
Meanwhile, Vivi is nowhere near the ring. Vivi, so you go through the locker room. There's a back door there that takes you into the little service tunnel. You can follow. You know exactly where you're heading. You follow it up to a flight of stairs and take it up to Red Knuckles' private box. So the arena proper is basically, it's like a sunken pit, and around that you have different tiers of people sitting. Lear Red Knuckles' box is actually at the highest tier, which would normally be nosebleeds, and is encased completely in glass. As you knock on the door, you hear just hear Red Knuckle on the other side tell you to enter. And it's a properly furnished private box here. You've got nice plush seats. On one side, you can see a wet bar. On the other side, you see a counter with a elaborate array of cheeses and meats arranged. And we're talking all sorts of different types of cheese. Munster, Gouda. Basically, it's a candy store, but with cheese. And Red Knuckle is just sitting in a chair, just sort of looking out. And there is a curious quality to Red Knuckle's box. Even though he's up in the nosebleed section, the panes of glass are enchanted such that he actually has a perfect seat or a perfect view of what's going on in the ring as if he were down at floor level. And with just by motioning with his hand, he can actually sort of zoom in and out of that, and just can sort of adjust his view like that. As you're walking in, you would I'm probably gonna say that Vivian and you probably are the reason he has this box. Like his glass is enchanted like that.
Is Izo with me?
No,
he's
Izo's
down
back
there.
in the locker room getting ready. Yeah.
Okay. Red Knuckle. Yeah, I hear you wanted to see me.
Vivi! And he'll hop out of his seat, walk over to you. So good to see you.
You as well. You as well. Do we hug? We hug. Yes, I'm doing the hugging.
Okay, you hug him. He hugs you back, pats you on the back. Please help yourself to get yourself something to eat, get yourself something to drink. Come sit with me.
Yeah, of course.
How are things?
It's good. I mean, I didn't want to waste your time. I just want to start with I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Don't never mix work with pleasure, okay? Right now we're having a good time. Let's sit back, have a good time, and we'll talk about business.
All right. I mean, if you say so, I will definitely help myself to this cheese.
Help yourself all you want.
I'll get all the cheese.
Yep. As you start piling up your plate with cheese, you hear the door open again and close as Clicks, the Thrycrane, comes in and just stands in front of the door. Arms fold.
Clicks, good to see you.
Looks down at you. Wiggles its antenna. Makes a series of clicking noises. You don't understand it. After a couple of minutes, you suddenly hear the crowd is starting to get really wild and very restless. And you anticipate that the fight is getting pretty close. But Red Knuckle just sort of motion you to come, be like pat the seat next to him, invite you to sit down.
I sit.
Mm-hmm. So, how are things? What have you been up to these days?
Well, I'm sure you heard from my new friends that I got some new friends, and we've been going around town, just, doing the usual stuff, trying to stay out of trouble.
Mm-hmm. I heard, yeah, they came by a couple of nights ago, delivered a little package for me. They told me that you had something to do with that too.
Package? What pack? Oh, yeah. The button nose.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We were there to apprehend the man.
I just want you to know I'm very appreciative of that.
Of course.
And I'll keep it in mind going forward. You know, that one fella, the fancy one, he even asked me to keep that in mind for you.
I'm sure he would. He's always been a great guy.
Uh-oh.
What?
Uh-oh?
Uh-oh.
You there, Josh? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Computer.
Oh
restart.
no!
Oh, no.
Oh no.
We can talk amongst ourselves.
That was perfect. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
It was gone.
Right on.
Dun, dun, dun.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh is right.
It's a shame nobody's in the locker room right now because Izo's like stretching, and for somebody as big and bulky as he is, he's like a surprisingly limber.
Oh.
It's that 16 decks we've all got.
Does Lazarus have 16
Ask you not to use the word
Yes.
limber again.
He's really limber.
He does have 16 decks. That's
Yeah,
required.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Wait. Do you have 16 decks? Yeah.
Yes, I said this
Yes.
just now. You pay attention. Pay attention.
Oh my god, we all
Yeah,
have 16.
I think Josh, correct me if I'm wrong, Lee, but Josh said that he
Made it a required.
required it of you. He said that you had to have 16 decks.
It was not required, but it was strongly suggested.
Required, okay.
And strong suggestion was taken. Laz also has 16 decks.
Cool.
Good.
What are you? What's your class? I guess we'll find out as we play, but
We will find out.
I think we already revealed it though. Didn't we?
Yeah, I probably just don't.
Yeah, the class isn't. Spoiler. Laz is a rogue.
Oh, well, then that makes sense why
nice.
you have so much dex.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what archetype you're going to go into?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Which one? Can you spoil that
I
one?
will save for later.
Yeah, save it.
Wah, wah, wah.
I can't wait till we hit level 3. I'm just waiting for
Oh
that.
my god, me too.
Yeah.
I can at level 3. I'll be able to grapple as a opportunity attack.
I'm excited to see
I cannot wait.
Izo's
Awesome.
abilities.
Oh,
Yeah,
I should pull up my sheet for this class so I have it handy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anxious for this fight to get underway.
Me too.
I'm so nervous right now. I'm dying.
Are you nervous for,
Yeah, you're
are you
like
nervous
gonna
for
die.
yourself or Izo?
Myself. Izo's gonna be fine. He's gonna be fine.
As a player, I just want to apologize for Oz's behavior. He always wants to like prove himself, so
That is fine. As a player, I also want to apologize for Laz's behavior. He's kind of a dick.
well,
Oz is-
Oz is kind of a dick as well.
Laz is not good with people.
Hey, Gemheim's
soon.
kind of a dick too.
We're all kind of
And-
dicks.
King is perfect in every way. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Oh yeah, King is perfect. He's not a dick
King's
at
the-
all.
I meant to mention how odd it was that how strangely attractive that large cat man was, but I forgot.
He's extremely attractive.
That would be complimentary. And, well, Laz is not good at complimentary.
I wonder how Josh is going to try to put us together as a team because
Very curious about that as well.
I don't feel it right now. So I feel like I wonder what he's going to do at that con.
Well, yeah, I mean, you just tried to fight him.
I did.
True.
Not a great start.
not the
I
greatest
mean,
to start.
It's on my
fight
character sheet right here. It
That's
says.
great, though.
Let's see what it says.
Started
Gemheim was definitely egging it on.
I blow at the slightest insult. It's right there. My personality traits. There you go. That's what it says. I'm playing my character.
That's fantastic. No, yeah, play your character, and I will play my character, and it will be bad for everybody involved.
I'm hungry.
Dolly seems to have
Sorry.
fallen off the planet.
It's okay. It was
He's
either
there.
last.
I think there he is.
It was either last session or the session before I played my character and almost stood by and almost watched the whole party get killed.
Nice.
Good heavens!
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think I've
that
gotten
makes
there yet.
the story more interesting.
Sorry about that. Okay.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
What happened? We heard one thing and then
and then
And then you were gone.
exactly
Yeah,
how I feel. Uh-oh.
Yeah, what it was is I apparently unplugged my laptop at some point and hadn't realized it, and then it went dead.
oh,
That'll
got it.
happen.
I was betting that it was just a
In-
reset, like you had like an update or something.
Oh.
No. Okay, so anyway, what the hell was I doing? Okay, right. What was the last thing you heard besides the uh-oh?
I think
DB
you know,
was-
I feel was the last thing I feel, so you know, it can go from there.
I think we were with Susan's
A bit-
character.
Yes.
Yeah, people
Mhm.
was
We know
talking to Red Knuckle, and Red Knuckle was like, "Oh, the fancy guy vouched for you," and
Yeah.
Bibi was like, "Oh, Isa."
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, he just makes the comment that the fancy guy he vouched for you.
Yeah, he is a nice guy like that. He's always been.
He took it back though.
He's always been like that too. I'm not even surprised by either way, to be honest.
I'm just glad that you came by. I feel like it's been a while.
I'm glad to be back.
Good. Enjoying your cheese.
It is delicious as always. I mean, you know what I like.
Good. Of course I do. I've known you for a while now.
Long time. I mean,
Yeah, took you in when you were wee pups.
yep.
Looked after you.
Yep.
Nurtured your talents. Funded your operation.
It's a good times.
Even took you in off the street after your sister's untimely passing. Or disappearance,
There's
or whatever.
disappearance. Yep.
Makes it all the worse that you decided to fuck me.
Well, I don't intend to continue doing so.
Game of Thrones music plays.
So much for not mixing pleasure and business.
Yikes.
Meanwhile, Jim and Oz, you guys have found your seats. King and Nick are still sort of walking around. And she's just talking with you, King. So, Tiger, interesting friends you're keeping these days.
Oh, don't I know it? Very fun to hang out with, though, and we've had some quite interesting nights.
Tell me about them. What have you been up to?
Well, let me tell you one thing. I'm about to be a proud business owner.
Oh, Tiger, I'm so proud of you. Wait a minute. What kind of business?
Haha, I'm glad you asked. A bar and entertainment establishment.
Define entertainment.
I'm not sure yet, but it's gonna be fantastic.
Okay, that sounds fine. And she'll pat you on the cheek. Okay, good.
It's currently called Masters of the Bruniverse up in trademark, though I've been thinking of renaming it. What do you think of the King's Palace?
I like it. Maybe just
me
maybe
too.
Maybe just Kings. Maybe. Keep it short.
That's one. That's
Can
one
we hear
better.
this?
No, they're just walking around as you guys have taken your seats.
Fuck.
But yes, we're trying to iron out the last little nitty gritties of getting that deed. We have a nice little line of credit that we're opportunizing on, and we're gonna have that place here very soon.
Tiger, I have just one favor to ask of you, real quick. You know how I've done you a solid so many times before?
Oh, absolutely. I would do anything. What is it?
Well, I just want to know one little thing. When you guys hauled in Benny Weaseltooth, I don't suppose he mentioned why he had caught Rainier Neverember, did he? Did he mention anything about that? Why he was holding him? Did he say anything about a stone?
A stone? No, I think it was just your bog standard ransom attempt. Don't call anything about a stone.
Okay, of course. It's never that easy. Well, so Masters of the Bruniverse. Yeah, we got to change that name. A King's Palace is great. Then your friends could be the Palace Guard or something, or the King.
I love it. Yes.
Oh, see. And you know what? For that brilliant idea, I will allow you to buy something for me. As she walks you back around to the concession stand. You may buy me something.
Oh, I may, eh? What would you allow me to buy you?
She just goes, how about, you know what? Why don't you just buy me 2 regular seats? Not VIP seats. Just regular seats.
2 regular seats? Why?
Just for reasons. Don't you trust me? Gives you a cute cat face.
Not really. I mean, I enjoy... I enjoy a lot about you, but I don't trust you.
Oh, Tiger, you can learn. Good. Look, just buy 2 seats, and I promise you'll get a good laugh out of it.
Now you have my interest and laugh. At whose expense? I'm curious.
She'll just give you a wicked little smile, and she'll reach into her pocket. And she goes, you know how I told you I had 2 VIP seats?
Yes.
Well, I just happen to have them right here, and she shows off the seats to section A, seat 3 and 4, for one M Hightower and guest.
Oh.
I might have swiped these off of Mr. Hightower earlier this evening.
I see. I guess I'll go and get us 2 regular seats then, or actually, are they already heading over that way?
She looks around. No, oh, yeah, we better hurry if we want to get to the show.
How can we intercept it to where we can get those VIP seats? I'm gonna sit up there like a pet.
Oh, no, Tiger. Let's just get regular seats and then watch your friends get thrown out on their ass.
Good thinking. All right, let's get some seats.
See, I knew you could figure it out.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. So you can go ahead and purchase regular seats real quick. Meanwhile, Oz and Jim. So, what are you guys doing? Anything in particular as you're getting situated in your seats?
No, I definitely got a fresh drink before I went down, but that's that. Just relaxing, getting comfortable. Maybe got some peanuts if they had any snacks as well.
Okay. Yeah, so you guys sit down in your seats, getting real comfortable. You're right there at ground level, so you'll have a perfect view of the fight. After a few minutes, though, you suddenly hear, "Yo, you're in my seat!" Oh, hell no. Hell no. And coming down the steps is a young man with curly red hair, a pointed chin, and he is wearing a fur coat made from a white tiger. You can see that he has rings with diamonds on every finger, and he is escorted by a young man with black hair and wearing a red. Jim would probably recognize a Shao dress or gown or whatever you want to call it, robe, when he sees it. But it's a man wearing a sort of a Chinese style robe. But the two of them approach, and the guy in the tiger coat just like, yo, what the hell is this?
Yo, Jim, let me take care of this. Sir, I'm sorry. Do you have your tickets with you?
He looks down at you. My tickets, homie. Yeah, I got my tickets right here, and he reaches into his pocket. Right here, and he reaches into another pocket. Okay, what the hell? Okay, no. Okay, listen, these here are my fucking seats, so y'all best just scram.
I'm sorry. Where are your tickets? That's what I want to know.
These are our seats.
Oh, hell no. Okay, listen, y'all don't know who you're fucking with here. You best get out of my seat, okay? And you know what? You do that?
I'm sorry, sir. Where's your tickets, though?
Okay, you know what? He looks over at the guy. Nail, why don't you fucking ice these guys? The guy's just like, I'm not doing that. Oh, you know what? There's a bunch of bullshit up in here. Turns around and he starts walking back up to the ticket booth.
There's plenty of room up top, sir. And I'll turn back to the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Oz. You
that
really
guy. What a dingle
got
bum.
him out of here. Yeah. He is a dingle bum.
Right about that point, Jim, you notice that the guy sitting on your right has been staring at you for a long time.
You like what you see, buddy?
God, I was hoping you were gonna flirt.
It's a high elven man. He's wearing like bright yellow clothing. It's sort of like it's not a suit. It's more like it's something that you might see like a wizard wear, but it's actually like featuring pants and stuff like that. So like functional wizard attire, if that makes any sense. And the weird thing about it is it has like the faintest sort of luminosity to it. It faintly glows just a tiny little bit. And he's just sort of staring at you. I'm afraid... Can Can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm looking for somebody. A young girl. She ran away from home a little while ago. I don't suppose you happen to have seen her.
What's
Bubbly.
her name?
Bubbly, energetic. Oh, names aren't really important. She's probably changed her name by now. Probably her appearance too. But young girl, bubbly, likes to
That's
get
pretty
into trouble.
damn vague, sir.
Do I recognize this man at all?
You've never seen this guy before.
No. No, don't know anything like that. I have a
Is she a goblin?
No, I don't think she's a goblin. She might. No, she's not a goblin.
What is she?
She'd look sort of like me.
What does he
Pointed
look
ears.
like?
Like an elf.
Oh. No, genuinely, I don't know who you're talking about.
Well, again, she may have changed her appearance. Well, be that as it may. Thank you for your time. And he'll just turn
Wait,
back and
sir,
look.
what's your name? Maybe if we find them, we can tell you.
He looks down at Oz. Name? Oh. He looks back at the fight. Without answering you.
Very mysterious you are, sir.
Ominous. So ominous.
He stops and he looks back at Oz. I don't suppose you've seen a young woman, have you? Might have changed her appearance. Very bubbly. Energetic. Likes to get into trouble.
Are you a robot, sir?
Yeah, he sounds like a I was thinking the same thing.
A robot? No.
Was this an automated recording?
What's a robot?
You know, the battle bots, they fight sometime.
Fighting, yes, I know that. That makes sense.
Definitely a robot.
You know, some of them have, messages that they keep repeating over and over, and it's kind of annoying.
There are them fools who are sitting in my goddamn seat.
Oh, God.
And as you see, the Hightower guy is coming back down with his bodyguard and a member of staff.
Okay.
It's that goddamn tiefling again.
Okay.
As he comes back down, he's just like, that's right. I got ticket authority on my side now, yo.
I'm
Where's
sorry,
his tickets?
Miss. I'm sorry that he's bothering you.
So
Really?
yeah, Mr. Hightower here says that you're in his seats. I'm afraid you're gonna have to leave. Do you have tickets?
I pull out the tickets she gave us, and I'm gonna just hold them. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion and make the names so that it says Gemheim instead of his name.
Okay. Okay. Give me a deception check.
Okay. Oh.
12. Okay.
Can I re-roll that?
Sure, if you want to burn inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
I really want these VIP seats, man. Oh no.
Okay. So with that, she just she takes it. She looks at it. Do you have a receipt, sir?
Are you the one who sold it to us?
You gave these to us. What are you talking about?
I have a lot of customers. I've seen a lot of people tonight. I can't remember every face.
Are you drunk? Are you on drugs?
I'm going to cast Charm Person on her.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm hoping she's not too wise.
Okay. So that is a wisdom save, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Trixie actually has a -1 to wisdom. So.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
And I'll say, come now. I know you just want to get back to work, go back to your desk. Get this man out of here, and we'll all have a better night.
You know what? I don't even have time for this. I got stuff to do. And she handed you back your ticket. Listen, he's got tickets. I'm sorry, sir. Do you have tickets? Oh hell no! No! You can't be doing this to me. Nails just the bodyguard puts his hand on his shoulder. Sir, I think maybe we should leave. Oh hell no! No! I ain't doing this. Listen, these jive turkeys. Nail, get your hands off me. Hey, you know what? This ain't the last time. Y'all fuck. He's pulling him away. Y'all fuck with the wrong people. You fuck with the wrong.
Hey, if you can't afford seats, I can buy you a couple in the general seating area.
You want to know why I wear
Oh
diamonds?
my
Because I'm that
God.
hardcore, yo. He starts getting pulled away.
I just give a little like sly fist bump to Oz.
God, these poor people. What's wrong with them?
Tell me about it.
The camera pans up to King and Nyx. Nyx, who is like slouched down in her seat, like pouting, very annoyed that it didn't work.
Hey, they get to keep their seats too. I'm a little jealous, but that was fun to watch.
Yeah, I guess.
And on that note, I'm going to bounce off. I'll catch you guys later.
Yep. Take care.
See you,
Bye!
Good night, Kyle.
Good night.
Man, he bounced it off. Yeah. Okay, I fucked that up. Anyway, because it's right about time for the fight. So Izo, bandaged all up. You've got you've got your boxing gloves on.
No, I'm not wearing gloves.
You don't want to wear gloves.
Taped
Okay, okay, that's fine. Yep. Tiny's just walks over to
Wait,
you.
is Tiny wearing gloves?
Tiny's wearing gloves. Yeah.
Oh, if we're wearing gloves, I'll wear gloves.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, Tiny's like, no need to do all that. Just good old gloves. It's fine. It's your first time, kid. You want bare knuckle brawling? You work your way up to it.
All right. I've got more practice with my bare knuckles than I do with these gloves.
He just goes, think of it as a handicap for me. You know, I don't want you to break my jaw on the first punch.
Fair enough.
Okay, so let me pull you over here.
Ooh.
Okay. So, Vivi, you're up in the box. Laz, you're in the stands. Oz, Jim, you have VIP seating as the fight starts to go down. So here's how this is going to work. This is a combat for Izo and a skills challenge for the rest of you. With each round, with the number of successes will get tallied up down here in this little corner here. Once you have a certain number of successes, Izo will gain one of the noted benefit. So if you manage to get 2 successes, he'll gain advantage on his next attack roll. He'll gain inspiration. He'll regain his moxie points if he gets if you get halfway full. And if you manage to fill up this entire track, Izo wins the fight outright. This is so Izo, you don't even necessarily have to completely beat Tiny in order to win this fight. Get what I'm saying?
Oh, I'm gonna beat Tiny.
Okay.
As an
you say
aggressor, how does this work for me? You didn't anticipate that, did you?
as an aggressor, what do you mean?
I don't
You bet
want
against
Izo
me
to
because
win.
he's a jerk.
I want Tiny to win.
This is true. I will allow you to.
I'm gonna
God damn
carry
it.
you around in my pocket.
Count his failures
You're
as
making
successes for
things
Izo
difficult.
and his successes as
I
failures.
did not anticipate. You're right. I did not anticipate this. Hold on. I can solve this. I have a solution for this. So let's see.
All I know is somebody else is gonna be taking the low road.
12 there.
He's gonna be down there with Dolphin.
And the bodies.
Yikes.
I can increase Tiny's power.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
If Oz can get 6
Son of a
successes
bitch.
before you guys fill up that track, actually no, 6 would be too much. Yeah, no, 6 is fine. 6 is a good number. Yeah, if Oz can get 6 successes before you guys complete that track, Tiny will win outright. So there we go. Because we just got to make it more complicated. I love it. So, why don't you guys go ahead and roll initiative for me? Izo, you don't have to. You'll be going at the end of the round no matter what.
All right. I'm gonna roll
We have
anyway
tokens
just
for
because I
that,
want
so we
to.
can click on them and get the.
Yeah, they
score?
should be on. They should be there on the map.
Yep, on
Oh,
the right.
sorry. I had to zoom out a little bit.
rolling like me.
I'm with you.
Doesn't really matter because Tiny goes at the very end of the round no matter what. Okay, so
I'm distracted watching the high tower get kicked out. I'm gloating.
That was deeply entertaining.
We're definitely gonna feel that later.
I'm so happy with it though. That was so good.
Y'all don't know what you've done fucked up with. Oh,
It's gonna be real fun to drop him down the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Man, don't wear that many
Ignore
diamonds
road.
being unimportant, yo. So let's see here. Okay, so Vivi, you're up first. So the object of the skills challenge is obviously like support Ezo in any way possible. You can get the crowd hyped or whatever. I don't know.
What can I do from in this box?
Like you can be heard from the box.
Okay.
You're fine like that way. Yeah.
I am. What do I got for this? Let's look at my fun stuff here.
Wait, I'm not gonna be good at any of this.
Crap! I can't really shoot fireworks from the box. Not a good idea. Oh, I guess yeah. As soon as I see Ezo go out,
here's what I'll say for future reference. Vivi's been here long enough, and she's probably worked on the pyrotechnics in this place enough that if you want, you can just say that at some previous point you've put in these things, and you can just detonate them remotely.
That's fair. Let's go with that.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure there's controls inside this box, and that Red Knuckle probably
we'll
uses them too.
Yeah.
And be like, excuse me, Red Knuckle, I just have to. This is Ezo here. I just gotta press this button
like
right there.
Across the seat.
Just right there. Boop. Press the button. Let's see. What could that be? That could be performance. Maybe.
Sure. Yeah, that works.
Sure. Fuck.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Really nervous.
Looking good for me.
So here's the thing. Here's the good thing is you don't have to worry about failures. It's just successes that you need to worry about.
Okay.
Yep. So there's no cost to failure. It's just that Oz might beat you as we go to Oz.
I mean, there's a chance this guy's gonna beat him without me, right?
This is true. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna use a deception check. I'm gonna yell over to Ezo. I don't know if he can hear me, but I'm gonna scream through the crowd and say,
Someone's stealing your cart outside of the ring. Hurry, you gotta go back home.
Yeah, fuck you.
Okay.
I didn't bring the cart.
Okay. So let's see. So that was Oz. Goes to Jim.
How close we're front row, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it possible that I can actually give Ezo inspiration? Like a bardic inspiration?
Yeah, totally.
Close to me? Or would that be
I guess
I don't know how that
You could spend it for the automatic success, I guess, right?
Yeah, you could do that. I don't mind that.
Okay, yeah, so I'll give him some inspiration and say to the rest of the crowd, I'll say, you wouldn't know it with those gloves on, but those hands are magnificently hairy. Go get him, Ezo.
very inspirational.
I've had
somebody
I like say as I'm like wobbling with my beer in my hand.
Okay. Yeah, somebody behind you's just like, yeah, go hairy hands. How do the hairy hands come into it? I don't know. Fuck it.
This guy knows.
Yep. Okay, so Ezo, you've got a bardic inspiration die. And just like in the picture, it's a d6. As we go to Laz.
Laz has been here before, I'm assuming.
Yeah, totally.
He's seen all of the fighters. So what he's going to do is he's going to, as he's watching, he's going to sort of shadow box and sort of figure out, just try to recall Tiny's style and start calling out weak points.
Nice. Okay. So, what would that be? Investigation?
Yes, that would be investigation.
Nice. Go for it.
Oh my god.
Ah, no!
Okay. Man.
All right, I have to beat Tiny the old-fashioned way.
Okay, goes to Izo. This is why I
All
did
right.
multiple systems.
All right, I do want to just rewind a little bit. When we enter into the ring,
Mhm.
Izo's like his arms are his arms and legs are taped up. He's just wearing pants, no shirt.
Mhm.
On one pec, he's got two tattoos. On one pec, it's a barrel and a stein crossed, and over his other pec, over his heart, is a black bear claw.
Okay.
He's doing a lot of moving in the ring, waiting, and then I'm going to come in hot.
Okay.
And I'm going to attack. God damn it. I assume a 9 does not hit.
9 will not hit, no.
All right, well, I'm going to spend a moxie point as a bonus action to get 2 more attacks.
Okay, go for it.
I hit it. Come on. Oh, I got to hit public. Damn it.
That'll hit.
And then
Nice.
6 and 11 damage.
Okay, solid hit. Yes, you come in hot. You miss with the first punch, and Tiny steps into your follow-up punches. As we go to Tiny.
Yeah,
himself.
I think I just did like a couple of like quick jabs, just like straight to the face.
Okay. Tiny's going to start up by bracing up, so he'll gain some temporary hit points. Oh. And he'll
Bracing up.
Yep. So he'll ready himself. He'll get like into a defensive posture, and he'll just like jab out with one punch.
Oh, damn it.
23 to hit.
So that hits.
Oh yeah.
For 7.
Fuck. I really need you guys to start rolling better.
Give us the
Okay, I
BB.
will. I'll do it.
Not you. Go drown in a puddle,
Yikes.
you midget.
Oh,
You tiny, tiny little child of a man.
Oh, fuck.
it's because Oz can't hear you, so it's okay.
What you got, Vivi?
Alright, I think I'm gonna get like there's like a little microphone inside the booth. I'm gonna try and like say something to announce to the whole thing. Alright everyone, give it up for our newcomer, Izo, versus our beloved Tiny here tonight. Now give it up! Come on everybody, cheer for him! Izo! 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 I was
Okay.
thinking Arcana to use the microphone.
I'll allow it. Sure.
Yeah!
It's based on Peeg's technology. Yes, works.
Yes.
Yay.
Okay. So.
Just get stuck shouting Ezo, Ezo, Ezo over and over and over again.
It's really loud. I set my speakers all over the whole place. Fuck.
Okay. After that goes to Oz.
I'm going to insight check Izo to see how if he's see if I can't think of anything that might distract him or yeah, something that would hurt his focus at some sort.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Moves like a butterfly.
14 is a success. Yeah. Yeah. So as you're watching Izo, probably insulting his uncle's beer would probably be effective. Making comments about hurt children, and basically any sort of like thing that a decent goblinoid might be offended by, Izo would probably be offended by. He's probably easily triggered.
Hey, your beer tastes like crap.
Izo, you hear this voice like insulting your uncle over the den, but you can't really quite place who it is as we go to Jim.
I'm gonna punch that guy later.
So
Find out
much.
who that is. And stuff them inside of a little beer can.
I'll yell up at Tiny and say, "Oh hey, I can see up your loincloth. Now I know where that name comes from."
Hey, good
Tiny's got a
job.
little dick.
And maybe deception, because I actually don't know how big his penis is.
That works, yeah.
Yeah. Tiny dick. Tiny dick.
And Izo with the speakers, half the crowd shouting "tiny dick," and everybody's just confused.
Yeah, right now there's just this constant like blaring Ezo, Tiny dick. So Jim, I just want to clarify something. When you used your inspiration last time, did you want to actually give Izo inspiration, or do you want to gain an auto success? Either is fine.
Oh god, which is better? I don't know. I think just give him an inspiration. I want him to succeed.
Okay. As we go to Lazarus.
All right, so Lazarus is going to use a perception check to sort of find instigators in the crowd, as it were, and sort of seek out ways of making them a little quieter. Well, whether it be something to drown them out, like other people to be louder that are nearby them, or something to sort of knock them off their focus. So,
Yeah, go for it.
All right, this is better.
Okay, 13 is sufficient. Yeah, you do notice that there's one particularly boisterous little goblin down there in the VIP section. And wouldn't you know it, like Nyx is sitting right next to you with a bag of peanuts that she stole from the guy in front of her. You can reach down, grab it, and throw it at the little goblin down there. Party cohesion. I love it.
So does he throw it?
He throws it as you're standing in your seat, Oz, like yelling at Izo. You feel a bag of peanuts like hit you in the back of the head.
What the heck was that?
As we go to Izo.
So do I now just have advantage on all of my attacks?
You have advantage on your first attack this round.
Okay. All right. Well, let's throw that punch.
Okay.
16 hit.
16 will hit.
Nice.
9 damage.
Ooh, okay. There goes
Nice.
his temps.
I'm going. You know what? Fuck bracing up. You gotta go for it. Moxie point. Let's get 2 more hits in.
Okay.
Critical.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh
shit.
shit!
Okay.
It paid
Nice.
off. Paid off.
Oh fuck!
Nice. 13 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
Woo!
That's gonna hit.
20 damage. So 29 damage total this turn.
Damn.
Okay. He's still standing.
Damn.
Uh,
Does he look pretty bad though?
yeah, he looks. Yeah, that crit like really took it out of him. So what's that crit look like, Izo?
I think like my first hit's like a jab to the face, and then when he's like, I imagine he like swings back, and then I kind of duck down and like uppercut him right in the kidney.
Nice.
Just working that body.
Yep. Speaking of work that body, goes to Tiny. He's gonna start with 1 punch.
Ooh, that hits.
For
right.
just 3.
That's better.
Okay. And then he's gonna, he's gonna go all out. He's gonna do another punch.
That's
does
a miss.
12 hit. Okay. And then he'll use his last punch to try and hit.
That's
14.
a miss.
Damn. Okay, so he only hits with a 1. Yep. Goes to
That's
Vivi.
16 decks, baby.
Yeah. But
Yep.
All right. I mean, I'll promptly unplug the freaking speaker system so it stops repeating. And I want to like sleight of hand get my dot pointer out and try and
Okay.
distract
Okay.
Tiny.
Okay, I love it. 14 is sufficient. Yep.
Ah.
Yep. You see, pull out your little dot pointer. You're trying to shine in Tiny's eyes.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, so this little, so Izo, as you're sitting there boxing Tiny, you suddenly notice this little red glow from above, and then you see this little red dot appear on Tiny's face and like gets him in his eye, and he starts rubbing it. You're able to get a couple of more punches in. As we go to Oz.
Okay, I'm going to. Is there any animals in the fucking building?
There can be anything you want. It's a skills challenge, so you can invent details.
Okay, is there a rat around that I see that I can
Totally.
grab?
Totally.
Okay, I'm gonna grab like some kind of rat or mouse, and I'm gonna throw it at Iso.
Okay.
And make an. But before I do, I'm gonna whisper to the rat ear, "Get him, boy," and then I'll throw him.
Okay.
I'm gonna make an animal handlings check.
I love it. Go for it. I love it. 18. So, Izo, you're watching this little red dot appear on Tiny's face. It blinds him in the eye, and you're just like, haha. You go to take your next punch, and then suddenly this rat latches onto your face, starts biting it. Shit. You hear somebody in the stands go, "Oi, look at that wanker! He's got a fucking rat on his face!" Let's go to Jim. People are suddenly chanting, "Rat face! Rat face!" Tiny Dick is still floating around too.
And then I'll say, oh, did I mention his tiny penis is also shaped like, looks like a rat. Rat dick, and make a performance check.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
Yes.
12.
Let's see. Can I use my inspiration to
Yeah, totally.
gotta get this guy? Oh.
Oh, bother. That hasn't been working out for you tonight, unfortunately.
Oh.
Yeah, so you stand up and you try shouting it down, and it's just not working. Nobody's listening. Everybody's like too enthralled by the rat and the tiny dicks.
So 12 is not a success.
That's correct.
Okay.
The DC's 13. You guys have figured that. You guys have figured that.
Okay.
I'll just grab Oz by the scruff of his neck and say, stop fucking with me.
Look, I'm gonna win. I got money on this man.
I'll just...
Goes to Laz.
All right. Laz is going to. Laz is going to do a. Okay, Laz is going to do a stealth check. He's going to sort of sneak out of his seat and down towards the VIP seats to where Oz is, and he is going to. Oz is sitting with
Gem.
Jimheim. Yep.
Yep. He's going to make like Gem and like he's Gem and kind of knock Oz out of his seat.
Okay, so you're trying to sneak down there and like shove out of Oz out of his seat.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Alrighty. Let's see here. I'm Gem, but I just have to be unseen. Then that's not good enough.
No, it's not. So you start sneaking down there when suddenly you feel somebody like grip you on the shoulder. Excuse me, sir. You're gonna have to go back to your seat.
Damn.
She's got one of those like little like cone flashlights in a movie theater.
Fine, I'll go back to my seat.
Only thing more terrifying than Trixie is Trixie with authority. As we go to Izo.
All right, I'm going to. Well, I'm going to punch him.
Okay, go for
Good
it.
idea.
That's gonna hit.
8 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do my bonus action attack.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
16 will hit.
You know what? I'm going to use my advantage, my inspiration I have, just to see if I can get a critical.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. No, all right.
Nope.
Still a hit. Another 6 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, nice.
No, fuck yeah.
I had no chance.
Like he tries to take a couple of swings. I duck, and just like full body, like you see my whole, like I do a full, like twist, like push off my back heel, and just like hit him so hard across the head, across the face. He just like kind of like is thrown back down against the mat.
Okay. Yeah, you do that. The crowd goes wild. A little guy comes rushing up. He's like banging the mat. The bell rings. Everybody cheers.
Way to go, kid!
Yeah. In your face.
Way to go, kid!
You hear from up above. You hear Lear Redknuckle just shout, "And the winner by knockout, Izo the Barrel."
Woo!
Yep.
I plug in my V-Pod and I start playing "We Will Rock You."
I'm gonna clap reluctantly as well because he is.
I do the classic Rocky move of like kind of like jump and then like land on my knees with like my arms in the air.
I'm gonna whisper to Jem. You know what, Jem? The real trick is I never lost.
No, right. Sure, buddy, sure. I'll be reaping in my platinum pieces.
So, Jim, let me scroll back up to your bet here. Let's see, what did you bet?
10
I
platinum.
bet 1 platinum.
Oh wait, 1 platinum. Sorry, 10 gold.
Yeah,
just 10 gold.
Yeah,
Not
10 gold. Okay,
platinum.
so, and the odds last we counted were 3-1, so you get 30 gold.
All right.
Could have been 40 gold, but I ruined that.
Yep.
Yep.
King will get 30 gold.
No, you're a son of a bitch.
We could have gotten more money.
Hey, Josh, I look up into the crowd. Who do I see?
So when you look up into the crowd, you can give me a perception check.
Looking
Perception?
For your
I assume
father.
that's what he said.
Yeah.
12.
12. I assume you're scanning for Bruise.
Bruise, ads, the gang.
Okay.
Mainly Bruise
yeah,
and
you-
ads.
Yeah, you see the gang and you see Bruise. You don't see ads.
Okay. Still
Uh,
fucking
Bru-
excited.
Yeah, Bruce is actually not in a seat. He's standing up right where the concession stand starts leading down into the seats. He's just standing there leaning against the wall. Arms folded, and he just like looks down at you and gives you a one nod.
I want to point at him with my glove.
Meanwhile, in the box, VV's like so you're plugging in the V pod, and Red Knuckles just like, well, that was a show. So
Yeah, I told you he would do good. He would not disappoint. And I will attempt to not disappoint you anymore. I just want to pay you back and to find Vivian. And to be honest, I'm not entirely against the idea of getting punched in the face a bit.
really now,
It'd be fun.
fun, noted. And he'll give you like a half smile, then he'll grab his microphone. Next up, everybody, we got a special treat before we get to the house special. A bit of something to whet your appetite. A special little dessert, you might say. It's time for everybody's favorite, Dead Beat Down. And the crowd goes wild. So Izo, you're led out of the ring, and you they have like a little seat for you to sit down and just sort of relax. They have attendants coming to you, like getting your gloves off and tending to your wounds. Tiny's out of the ring. They seat him next to you. He comes to, and he's just sort of like patting you on the shoulder. He actually wraps his arm around you. That was a good fight.
Yes, it was.
Ah,
You got a mighty hard punch.
Not as hard as yours, apparently. I like it. And right about that point, you see two more fighters entering the ring. One of them is a half-orc with like tattoos all over his body. You recognize them as Xanathar Guild tattoos, Izo.
Okay.
And he climbs up into the ring, and he's escorting a little gnome who you recognize as Benny. He leads him up into the ring. Benny stands in one corner. The half-orc stands in the other. And the announcer sort of comes over to Benny. Sir, any words? Yeah, I just want to say I agreed to do this, and I accept responsibility for all damages incurred. And I hope it's a good fight. Then he looks up at Lear Redknuckle. The bell rings. And in quick succession, Benny is knocked to the ground. While he's down on the ground, the half-orc actually starts stomping on him. And just over the course of like about a good 10 minutes, Benny gets the pure living shit beat out of him. Teeth go flying, jaw gets broken, both eyes are swelling shut.
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, basically, he breaks one arm just by like grabbing him, like lifting him in the air and just slamming him down. You hear the snap.
Oh. What's
Holy
the
shit,
audience
what the
do?
fuck is this?
The crowd is actually like going wild for it.
Jim, what the fuck establishment are we in?
This just got really weird.
I have an erection.
I can't even stomach. I put down my peanuts. I can't eat during this.
At one point, Benny tries standing back up, and the half-orc actually like grabs him by the top of his head, sort of like tilts him and just sort of like shoves him back. And Lear Redknuckle just goes, Benny, come on, Benny, get up. Benny like tries to stand back up and just like falters and just sort of lays down. Oh, Benny, my sweet Benny, you see you see what happens when you don't pay me back? Benny just tries to say something, but he can't because his mouth is just swollen too much. And then he sort of, you see Redknuckle just sort of motion with a finger. The half-orc walks over to Benny. And over the intercom, Lear Redknuckle just goes, Benny, tell me, am I a good guy? Benny tries to say something and just gives him a nod. That's right, I am a nice guy. I'm a good guy. And you're going to, in the future, when everybody tells you why you live this, you tell them it's because Lear Redknuckle's a good guy, right? And gives him a nod. And tell him, or tell me, when they ask you what happened to your legs, and the half-orc like reaches down, grabs, or like flips Benny over, and then stomps on his spine, and you hear the sickening snap. You tell him, right, that Lear Redknuckle is a nice guy. Now get that shit out of my ring. And the half-orc just like kicks him out of the ring. So, start cleaning up for the house special. Everybody starts cheering.
Cough, cough.
What the fuck is wrong with these people? I'm Irish for some reason.
So during that entire display, Laz is incredibly antsy and uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's getting madder the longer that it goes on.
Mm-hmm. Izo, when you look back where Bruce was, he's not there. We cut back to Vivi. Now, what was that about not minding getting punched around a little bit?
I mean, that's more than a little bit. But
Well, yeah.
I would be okay with a little bit.
Strokes his beard. You know how much money Benny owed me?
Probably a lot less than I do.
So if I did that to Benny, what do you think I'm going to do to you?
Probably kill me.
Probably not. Not if you're smart.
I try to.
I'm gonna give you a month, Vivi. Get me my money in a month. And if you don't, you come here. You don't try running.
I wouldn't dare.
Really? Because it seems like earlier you tried to. Or at least you didn't want to come around. I invited you to come, and you didn't show up. You sent your little friends over.
I was scared of your inevitable disappointment.
Vivi, I run a fighting ring. You know what that means? It means out of everything all the values I could hold dear, I appreciate guts more than anything. You didn't have guts.
No.
Instead, you tried to run.
Yeah, I did. I'm not going to deny it.
You hear clicks coming up behind you. Now, Vivi, I'm going to give you a month. And in a month, if you haven't got my money, you come here. And I promise you'll be alive when you leave the ring. Because I like you. I mean that sincerely. I want you to believe that.
I believe it. I do.
Good.
And which is the reason why I'm even more disappointed in myself than you are in me.
Well, maybe we can atone for some of that. Maybe we can help you feel better. You want to make something up to me, Vivi?
Yep.
Okay. So, how about we do this? I'd feel a lot better if, as a way to reinforce the idea that you really shouldn't try and run, if you learned a little lesson for trying to run earlier. See, I wasn't going to cut off your ear when you came in here, but then I remembered that your friend took back the whole taking it easy on you. And you hear clicks, a little claw like comes up next to your, right next to your, the left side of your head. So now you can hold still as clicks cuts off your ear, or you can try and squirm, and I can have a sledge, and he'll point to the half orc, rip it off. So what's it gonna be?
Cutting's nice.
Good.
What the fuck? Game of Thrones.
You hear the claw starts to click and gets right up next to your head. When the door suddenly slams open, Redical like jumps in his seat as a spindly man with a stringy black hair that comes down to right about his shoulders comes walking in. He's dressed in sort of like gray robes, and the weird thing about it is he has like this. It looks like a piece of armor over his throat and covers up his lower jaw. As he comes in, and you can see that there's actually like it's like this chrome silver with blue LEDs in there. The guy just comes in. Red Knuckle, we need to talk. Right. As he stands up. Just wait right here, Vivi. Who is that?
Okay.
She's no one. You haven't found the stone. You need to find the stone. Why haven't you found the stone? We've been looking. Listen, ever since I got the order, I've been having guys case the streets around. You're not looking hard enough. The boss is not happy when he's not happy. I'm not happy. You won't be happy. I'm aware. Listen, just calm down. I am not happy. Find the stone. I will find the stone. We'll find it. Listen, everything's fine. There's still the issue, the outstanding issue. I'm aware. 6,000. We've spent 6,000 covering up your mistake. I'm aware, and I'll find the person responsible for it. I don't know where he is. I don't know why he botched the whole mission, but once I find him, I'm gonna deliver him right to you. See that you do. Have a good day. Thank you. Thank you, Darge. You have a good day. He starts to leave, and he turns back around. And as he does, Vivi, you can see tattooed behind his ear is the symbol of an eye. Not unlike the little scrawny guy you saw the very first night. He had like eye tattoos on his head.
Mm-hmm.
But the guy turns around, he goes, remember, you have this place because the boss allows it. I'm aware. What is given can be taken away. Walks out the door, closes it. And you see, like, Red Knuckle, like, visibly sort of, like, calms down.
If you don't mind me asking, what is this stone? I heard Tanavast asking about it the other day. I mean, if I'm not
You
in that
ran
place.
You ran into Tanavas, did you?
Yeah, she's a beaut.
She's a bitch. He walks back up and sits down in his seat.
She's a bitch.
Listen, the stone, it's a... I don't suppose you've seen it. Black stone sphere inset with diamonds.
No,
About the size of your fist.
No, but I could definitely keep an eye out for it.
Tell you what, you find that stone, you bring it to me, and we're square.
I'll probably get you both.
Smiles. There's my little gearhead. He pats you on the head. Making promises I know you can't keep. Probably can't keep.
Probably not. But I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna try.
Mm-hmm.
And you know I try.
I'm not concerned if you try. I don't care if you try. I care if you do. Get it done.
This time I will.
Good. Now then, about that ear.
Yep.
And you hear clicks his claw, like, gets right next to your ear again. And
Brace myself.
goes to snap, and he gives a whistle. Stops. And you see, you didn't run. You stood there, and you are going to take it, weren't you?
I mean, yeah.
Good. Then I think the lesson's been taught.
Okay.
Try being a little bit more useful in the future, Vivi. Don't make me have to have these kinds of conversations with you again.
Huh? Noted. And is
Good. Now get
to see you again.
the fuck out of my box.
Right away. And
That's
I'll
what she
just...
said.
I'll just stand up and back up to the door. I assume they open it, or I just open it, whatever.
Yeah, you can open it.
Yep.
They're not trying to stop you.
Okay. I leave.
Okay. And speaking of getting the fuck out of the box, and that's what she said. As you're heading back, Vivi, you see standing in the hallway, holding his clipboard and like still going over it, is a lithe young man. He's still looking over and he's sort of like commenting under his breath about his findings and stuff like that. He's just leaning against the wall as you're walking by.
I take it, you want me to notice you, Mr. Steele?
He looks up. Oh, V. Didn't even see you there.
Yeah. I didn't see you there either with your cute little clipboard. What are you, just a little secretary now? You don't even do any of the cool gear stuff I do?
You know, I'm not really at liberty to talk about it now that you're, sort of on the decline, shall I say, with the boss.
Yeah, right.
Haven't seen you around the workshop recently. Everybody's been wondering what happened to you.
It's only been like a month. I've been around. So come
I
and
bet.
see me anytime. Not that I want you to see me, but everyone else could.
Yeah, don't flatter yourself.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm actually a little surprised to see you tonight.
You think I wouldn't show up? I'm not a pussy ass bitch like you.
You see, starts to like grip his pen a little bit tighter. He's just like, whatever. He just goes back to his clipboard.
Yeah.
At least I'm not in $6,000.
Yeah. Whatever.
I assume you saw what happened to Benny.
Yes. Pretty cool.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, we see that shit every day. Almost.
I mean, I do. I don't know about you, because you haven't been around for a while.
I mean, I've been seeing shit. Getting
Oh, I
in-
don't doubt that.
That was a good one. I gotta admit, that was good. So, yeah. Give me a thumbs up on that one.
Call his mom, like fat or something.
If he had a mom, probably doesn't.
Are you saying that?
No.
The voice in his head.
It's so cold.
Well, Silas, I'll just
Verity.
It's Phoebe. I don't know who Verity
Oh.
is.
Okay, sure. You're still going with that, eh?
I mean, it's better than Silver Steel.
I mean,
Yeah, Steel's already
Silver
silver. You fucking idiot.
and as opposed to Velvet Venom, what's that even fucking mean?
It's way cooler than Silver Steel, asshole.
At least mine makes fucking sense, dumbass.
Doesn't at all. It's not even a cool fake name. My fake name's 10,000 times cooler than your fake name.
Your fake name has velvet in it. Oh yeah, everybody's shaking in their boots at the sound of velvet. Lame-o.
Whatever.
It's good cake.
Whatever. You go stand there with your stupid little clipboard and your nice fucking hair. I'm just gonna leave. Right
Fine.
now.
Fine, you do that. I don't have a problem. I like watching you walk away.
Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna turn around, though. So you can't look at my ass. So,
Like I would.
go fuck
I mean,
yourself,
hey,
Silas. Go.
Yeah,
Bye.
yeah, you go fuck you. Hey,
Bye.
you know. Bye. Whatever. I thought you might be interested in the $6,000 I heard about, but whatever.
Yeah, right. You're probably fucking lying.
Okay, sure.
But what is it, though?
Oh, now she's interested. Starts working on his clipboard.
Whatever.
Oh, you're still here? I didn't even notice.
Nope. Not here. I'm just gonna leave. Oh wait, hold on. What's that? I go up to his clipboard and I like point at it. And I flick his nose.
You're such a fucking child sometimes.
Now tell me about the Grand. Steel.
Fine, Miss Venom. C ward in a couple of days, a couple of nights.
The worst word.
Apparently, some fancy hotshot noble's holding a party. He needs entertainment for it. He's holding a competition, from what I understand. If you win, if you do a good job, if you do the best performance, you'll get a big pot of money.
Just like what kind? Any entertainment?
I don't fucking know. I'm just telling you what I'm hearing.
Okay. Well,
Again, C ward. It's on God's Day.
Yeah, we already got invited, tool.
yeah. Well, thanks
Call his mom gay.
for the tip, Steel.
That's not the last time. That's not the first time you told me that.
Yikes. Fine. Whatever.
Right about that point, you hear Silas, are you ready to go yet? Yeah, coming, babe. He folds up. He puts his clipboard under his arm. Sorry, V. The lady's calling me.
Damn, you really have stooped low.
At least I have something.
Whatever.
Damn.
Well, you know what?
I bet you I
fuck off.
kiss more girls than you do.
Yeah, sure. I bet. You know, because you're a fucking whore.
And you're a fucking credit-stealing son of a rat.
I'm in advertising, and you know what? We're not doing this.
Nope. Okay,
I've got a
Leave.
date. You've got to go fucking make money. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Oh, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, you did. Oh, you know what? Here's something to remember me by. And he reaches into his coat and he throws you a screwdriver and then walks off.
It's a nice screwdriver.
It is rather large, and has that nice like clear plastic yellow sort of see-through handle. But yeah.
I'm just gonna like angrily squint at him as he walks away and check out his ass.
Mm-hmm. So the rest of you are outside, or you're in your seats as they bring up the house special, which is this burly guy. He appears to be Rashimi. Lots of body hair and stuff like that, and he's very excited to get in the ring for his competition. Over the loudspeaker, you hear Lear Redknuckle announce that the current pot for the house special. Apparently, the past 10 specials have not been successful. So the current standing is, if you manage to win, the grand total is 4,500 gold pieces. The guy's just like, oh man, this will put me on in the history books. The first guy he goes up against is this big hulking lizard guy. I think you guys.
Can I give this dude inspiration?
You can give him inspiration, sure.
Find the lizard folk.
Yeah, that's his first opponent.
I'll do that. I'll say, "Come on, man, you got it. Don't let scales beat you."
So if he loses, it's gonna be dinner and a show. Damn it, dinner and a show.
Yeah. So Jim Heim gives that, and the guy just like waves at you. Thank you, adoring public. I will show you proper Rashimi fighting techniques. This is how we do it in Russia. And over the course of 2 rounds, the guy just gets beaten into the fucking dirt. Yeah, it does not go well for that guy. As he's getting pulled away, you guys can see that the rest of the fighters are actually situated. One of them was actually one of the Dragonborn that Izo met earlier, Dragoth. But there was also a spindly little guy. I think you guys actually saw him in the last time you were here. He's actually fighting a Goliath and managed to like just keep taking punches over and over again. There were Shards, the Genasi, and let's see, probably another Dragonborn. But yeah, that guy gets dragged away. Oz, I believe. Oz, you bet on the house. So let's see, you put down 2 gold. So they hand you back 21 silver.
Wait, the house I put 5.
Oh, 5. Okay, sorry. That would be let's see. Yeah, I think that would be 51 silver is what you get back.
Hell yeah. Making that money.
Mm-hmm.
That's so.
I lost 2 gold, so fuck it.
Well,
You made 1 silver.
Yeah, you made 1 silver.
But you lost 2 gold on the other
2
bet.
gold, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Wait, so what?
Call it a lesson in morality.
By betting on the house, you managed to make 1 silver in total. When you factor in.
You bet 5 gold and you got 51 silver back.
1 gold is 10 silver. Right? Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
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 So you got 5 gold and
You
1
got it.
silver. But you got
Get
it?
it done.
You got it?
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, over the there'll be a few more like fights. People just like in the crowd can come up and just sort of spar in there if they pay a certain amount of money. But the festivities kind of start dying down at that point. Izo, you're probably back in the locker room. You've gotten dressed down and changed back into your clothes and all that stuff. When you exit, that little goblin, Nip, is there, and she hands you a little purse of money. Here's your winnings.
Nice.
You open it up. Inside is 25 gold pieces.
Oh, fuck yeah. Can I also want to set up a sparring date with Tiny.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Tiny's schedule is pretty much free during the day at any point.
Okay.
As you're exiting as you're like heading back into like the actual like public area, Red Knuckle will actually sort of walk up to you, Izo. Just pretty good fighting there, kid.
Thank you, sir.
I have to say, I mean, I think I remember you saying you're Bruce's kid, right? Did he teach you how to fight like that?
He's been training me all my life.
I'm a little surprised at the black belt. Well, either way. Well, good to know that you got such a good coach. Good to see that the teaching stuck. Listen, you come back here anytime, and we'll schedule something for you. In fact, I can schedule something for you now if you want.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Certainly. A few more matches under your belt, I think you'll go far. And if you ever want to make a little bit of money on the side, you come see me too.
Yes, sir.
Good. In fact, he'll like look around, make sure there's nobody around. Why don't you come back tomorrow night? I'll have something for you.
I'll be here.
Good. That's a good lad. Patting you on the shoulder.
Thank you, sir. Have a good evening.
You too. By the way, stay out of Tanavast's sight.
Yes, sir.
And he'll head on. So the rest of you, anything in particular you want to do before you head out?
I've definitely been gloating to Oz.
I figured.
You fool, you can't vote against your own people. I mean, he's friends with us. You think that we would hang out with losers?
Okay, look. It was a winning bet no matter what I did. Because my friend either wins or I get money. You know, everybody wins. There was no losing. Easy.
Laz walks down the risers. Sorry, words. Laz walks down the risers, and as he does, he says, "Spoken like a true weasel."
God damn, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey, buddy, you stay out of this. But I do have to say, Oz, that the throwing the rat in his face was a little much. Like betting against him is one thing.
But what is rat? Jem, are you okay? You've been smoking too much of that honeydew, haven't you?
I'll turn up to I'll turn up to Lazarus and say, who are you? Why are you coming back to cause trouble with my friend here?
Just walk in to congratulate the kid. Sort of gestures in the direction that Izo would come out.
And I wanted to try and meet up with Izo.
Yeah, you two would.
Izo
and Vivi would bump into each other well before they meet up with the rest of them.
Yeah, good job, Izo. And just like bumping his arm. I knew you
Thanks.
could do it.
Oh, I'm giddy from the adrenaline.
I don't know if I'm giddy, but I also have a lot of adrenaline. Let's drink. Let's meet up with the guys. Come on.
I could drink a barrel or two.
That's the spirit. Let's get the fuck out of this place. Come on. Watch some more fights, maybe. And we go out.
Aye.
Yeah, so at that point, you guys see Vivi and Izo emerging into the public area. The lobby, I guess.
Laz is going to head in that direction.
Yep.
I think we'll follow him.
What's up, guys?
How was the bets?
What'd you say, Jim? Sorry.
Well, Lazarus is walking with us as well.
Laz is going to look at Izo and he's going to say, "You got a mean uppercut, kid."
Thanks, Laz. We're going drinking. You coming?
Wait, you know this
You
guy?
know?
Yeah, Laz lives just up the street. He's a regular at a couple of the bars I hang out at and back in town.
Fuck, this guy's gonna be here with me? Fuck, oh my god. Oy vey.
Oh wow! Well,
Also, did you guys
I'm so
see who-
confused about goblins right now.
So, somewhere in a little house in Goblin Town, a middle-aged goblin woman sneezes.
I bet she does.
I've been running the streets of Goblin Town since I was a kid.
How do,
work
do
on
I
your
know
foot.
this guy?
You may have seen him around. How much time do you actually spend around Goblin Town on a day-to-day basis?
Laz, at this point in his life, pretty much just in. He's pretty much, if he's in Goblin Town, he's in a bar on his way home.
Yeah, so you may have seen him every once in a while, Oz, at a bar, but typically, like 9/10 of his day is not in Southern Ward. So
I've carried him back to his place more than once.
I've never seen you in my goddamn life, and I grew up in Goblin Town.
This one
My
too, and
goddamn
I give Jim a hard pat on the back.
oh, oh yes, yes, you have.
It is a pleasure to meet you, Laz. My name's Vivi Venom. I shake his hand very vigorously.
Yes,
Nice to meet you.
I suppose
He's
that-
going to look a little too perky.
Any
Why
friend
don't
of
we all
Izo's
get
is a friend of
fucked up?
ours.
Indeed.
His uncle makes the only ale in the city worth drinking.
Here,
You guys
here.
make a lager yet?
Speaking of which, let's go find some.
you hear King just pipe in. I could second that.
I'll third that.
Alright, well, let's find someplace to go.
So you guys want to get shit faced somewhere?
Yes.
That
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
celebrate.
Nice,
Definitely. Izo's not paying for a drink tonight. Champion.
nice.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, you know what? Can I, for like, just for a second?
You know what, Izo? You did good.
Thanks, Oz.
I'm surprised you took that rap pretty well.
Oh, that reminds me. Oh, I had such a cool thing with the rat, and I totally forgot when it came back to my turn that round.
I suppose you're gonna
Oh.
bite its head off like Ozzy Osbourne, would you?
No, what I was gonna kind of like pull it on my mouth, like bite it, but not like bite it in half, but and just like spit it out onto the ring and keep fighting.
God.
It's
Yeah.
horrifying.
Not the worst thing that happened in that ring tonight, but pretty awful. So let's
Laz
see.
is going to Laz is going to order whiskey, just straight whiskey.
Okay. So before we get to you guys getting shit faced, although is there any particular type of drink you're looking for? Something fruit? Are you looking for like fruity, or are you just like what are we? Any particular types of places you want to go to?
I want to go somewhere near. Somewhere
Wonder what Oz
nearby
drinks.
that's
Ezo
on my
picked 'cause
delivery
Ezo
route.
won.
Apple Teenies, obviously for Oz.
I want to go somewhere nearby that's gonna have people who saw the fight
Okay.
and that I deliver to because I want to drink. I want to drink our own brew.
Okay. Yeah. There's definitely some places nearby that you could hit. As you guys, we'll assume you guys hit up a couple of bars, so you've had a few drinks, and you're sort of making you're making your slow arduous march over to Goblin Town for the evening, hitting up bars as you go. Not enough to get inebriated. At least you have been in this campaign. So, when you get to a intersection, there's basically like a little plaza here. There's all sorts of like vendor stalls that are closed up for the night. Usually there'd be guards sort of like stationed around here somewhere to keep an eye on everything, but everything seems to be rather quiet. The only person that you see as you're approaching is a gentleman wearing sort of dark clothing. He's sort of leaning against a crate, and he's whittling a little. He's got a little chunk of wood that he's whittling into what looks to be maybe a cow or something. As he sees you guys approaching, he like raises an eyebrow and just gives you a whistle.
What?
Hi there, how's it going?
Are you a street taco guy?
Street taco? No, sorry, nothing like that.
Dang it. Well, nice to meet you. What's up?
Yeah, oh, nothing. Name's Wyatt. I believe we met the other night.
Did we meet him the other night, guys?
He'll pull away his neck. He'll pull away his collar and reveal a tattoo on his neck of a serpent, a winged serpent, devouring the world.
Which is Zentarum, right?
Yeah.
I'm Zentarum.
And is going to move slowly move down towards his hip. It's probably not going to be useful at all because he's slightly inebriated, but he's getting a little tense.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what's up? What do you want?
I just wanted to ask you a few questions.
What kind of questions?
Well, first I want to know.
Look, I didn't know her name. It happened when I was drunk. I'm so sorry.
Math questions?
No.
I'm pretty good at calculus.
None of that.
I could help you with your homework.
Right. Okay. We can keep playing cute here, or we can and he'll sort of snap his fingers, and you hear shuffling about as a couple of guys start appearing around the courtyard.
Hey,
or we
hey,
can.
Hey, what's going on here?
That's a lot
Listen,
of people
I'm
with
just-
failing grades.
I'm just asking questions.
Laz is going
What's the fucking
to
question,
And
goddammit?
I can answer the question. You haven't asked anything.
look, kids. We're
Probably because
having
I keep
a
getting
nice
interrupted. You know what?
drink.
This is ridiculous.
Drink. We're having a good time. I'm off fucking duty. And Laz throws down his black cloak to reveal gold and blue.
Oh my god, he's a crow.
It's actually the investigator's uniform for the City Watch.
The Wyatt sort of his eyes get wide. Well, now this is interesting.
This is
Well,
great.
We're
really
on our
like-
way to a bar. Just let the kids go.
I'm just asking questions.
Have a good time.
Right.
You're flashing your
Hey,
tattoos
we can all have a
here.
good time. I just want to know what happened to.
Dudes.
I just
don't
want to know what happened to Benny, Mike.
What happened to Benny was what happened to whatever snake shit that crosses the
The Zentarum.
crosses the guild.
Look,
There you go.
all
Yeah,
I
the,
know is that Red Knuckle beat him up. That's it.
Yeah, he broke his spine, actually. It was pretty horrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's pretty
so-
cool.
Go fuck yourself, snake shit.
Holy.
Oh,
No.
Snake shit. Snake shit. Snake shit. Snake shit.
Snakes
Snakes have a
Kid-
lot-
Are
Kid,
you here
stay out
for
of it.
snake shits now?
Do snakes have buttholes?
Yeah, you
Those
do,
snakes
actually.
They have cloacas. Anyway, it's not the
I'm
point.
pretty sure this guy is a walk-in snake's butthole.
Let's talk about Chloe.
Kids, hey.
That was really
Like,
Dragonborns have cloacas?
I take out a little like wooden snake thingy.
I really should have started the whiskey earlier in the evening.
You know what? I think you're about to sober up here, mate. And he starts motioning to his guys. They start pulling out hand crossbows.
Oh,
Right.
this is really
Nick-
unnecessary.
Right. Next question I got. Bully is here. Bully is here. If
Okay.
you want.
Okay, he's here.
Hey, Josh,
Yes.
does our carousing previous to this count as a short rest?
Yeah, I'll assume you've had a short rest.
All right, let me roll some hit dice.
Okay, go ahead.
Good call.
As you're doing that, because he's got another question. He wants to know, right, where's the stone?
The stone? We don't have the
Okay,
stone.
fine. Everyone shut up. I
Why
got
does
this.
everybody want stones?
I got your stone right here.
I'm gonna pull out some honeydew.
Look, we can all get stone if you want.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't see that, Squeaks.
Bold move.
Izo hunches over and pries a cobblestone out of the street and chucks it at his feet.
Jesus.
Here's your stone. Take shit.
Wait, I got the stone right here, though. You want to buy? It's about...
So many different types of stone.
Some of the guys you're seeing are guys where they're obviously Zents. They're wielding crossbows. There is a burlier guy that you see who he's acting kind of weird. He's like sort of tweaking a little bit. You can see from where you are, you can see that his eyes are super bloodshot, and the sort of skin around the eyes are actually sort of have turned a little bit purple.
He's had some honeydew.
That is definitely not honeydew. You can ascertain that, Oz. But he's just like, Wyatt, I don't think they have it. I don't think they have it, Wyatt. Hey, listen, calm down. Wyatt, they don't have it. He sees Oz like showing off honey. You there? What do you got? You got honeydew? What else you got?
Let's see what I got here. Give me one moment.
You got a tweaker over here.
How much money you got?
What do you got? Pulls out his mace.
Not the time, Squeaks.
Are you rolling
You
hit
ever
dice?
have
Izo?
Yeah,
I
he
already
did.
did.
He did.
Oh, you? Oh, yeah. So you did. Never mind.
I'm at full health.
Yeah. Okay.
You ever have shade palm before, kid?
The fuck is that? I don't want that. You got thrill? I need thrill.
No thrill, but I got shade.
Are you soliciting? Are you trying to? Not.
Look, I'm trying to make some money here. I'm a businessman.
You know what? I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take everything you got.
Sure.
How
How much do I got, DM?
Whatever you've like. It should be in your inventory. Whatever you made.
Can I just get a little bit of that honeydew? Or you?
Not the time, Dandy.
Okay.
I don't know
okay.
if I've actually put it in my fucking inventory.
Okay, you should have one dose of shade palm and one dose of like big cap or whatever it's called.
Thick cap?
Thick cap. There. That.
Az is going to look at Wyatt, and he's going to say, "You look. You don't want the on you.
The what? They
You
cut
don't
off.
want it.
Oh,
Oh, you don't want the. He's basically saying they don't want the attention that killing a member of the Watch will bring.
Listen, I'm
Take
not.
the drugs and go.
Listen, I'm not talking about killing anybody. Just Mongo, pay the man. I ain't paying. Give me everything.
What the fuck? This ain't a fucking
Oh,
charity,
whoa.
kid.
He like grips his mace and starts charging. Why don't you guys go ahead and roll me initiative?
Bet right.
Mongo, what the fuck are you doing, mate? Hang on, let me pull you into the map.
God, I'm gonna crush Mungo.
Let's.
I'm gonna punch him just like Mungo punched
his
that.
I'm
name
gonna
is-
steal all his drugs that he has on him.
God damn it.
Oh, I forgot to select my token.
Oh,
oh,
God.
there we go.
Nice, Gem.
About
Nice.
time. Got a good roll. Okay.
That's
But you're not on the initiative. Oh, you are. Never mind.
Why?
I forgot to click my character when I did it.
I'm just been staring at this.
You cutting out? What'd you say?
I said I just staring at them.
Oh,
Okay.
Jimheim's picture. Still cutting off a bit. We're all cutting out.
No.
What's going on?
No.
No.
Okay, so let's see. Laz is 9. Izo is. Where's Izo? Okay.
12.
12. Okay, hang on. I gotta add you back. Because I forgot to clear this thing.
We're all
Yeah.
0.16, by the way.
I'm aware.
As it should be.
Okay. And let me go ahead and roll for these dudes. Let's roll for Mongo here. Okay, he's a 14. Bandits.
You want to put Bully on the map? I know he's not going to be able to fight, but
yeah, if you, actually, you should be able to put him on the map. He should be under miscellaneous.
Yep.
Yeah. If you want to put him on the map, that's fine. Let's see.
I'll put him on.
Oh, bandit needs Mong.
I guess I'll put.
Okay. And let me just add a round here. Boom. Okay. Okay. Nope. Why are you like that? There we go. Okay, so nope, that's still not right. Go here. Okay, so let me turn on the battle music, and Jimheim's up first.
Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. So, this one in the front is the leader here. Talking to
Yeah.
us.
Yep, this guy right here is Wyatt.
And then
This is Mongo.
Ed.
Yeah,
and
you cut
Mongo.
out. Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. Red is the red guy is Mongo.
and I'll just look at Mongo. Hey, Mongo. Please. Yes. Cast cautious, hideous laughter.
Okay.
So that's wisdom.
Wisdom save. Okay. Let's see. And that was against Mongo, correct?
Yeah.
Good idea. Okay, go Mongo. Nope.
Yeah.
So that incapacitates him, and
Yeah, he
and
falls
fall
prone, incapacitated, and cannot stand up.
Ugh, okay.
But it ends if he gets, or he gets to take it with the damage.
Okay. Yeah. So Mongo's just like. He starts rolling on the ground laughing.
Yeah, I knew you'd like that one.
As we go to Oz.
It's on drugs.
Obviously.
Do I have spellcasting yet? Level 2 ranger?
Then don't remember.
I think so.
I think you do.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I remember you telling me you were getting Zephyr Strike and I think Beast Bond or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's get into the fray. Why not? So I'll use Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
So it's a concentration spell on myself. Lasts about a minute.
Okay. Movement doesn't provoke. Okay. And for the spell, you can give yourself advantage on. Oh, that's cool.
So I won't be able to use the benefits of like the actual Zephyr Strike till I hit somebody. So I'm gonna move just 30 feet and then prepare an action.
Okay.
If somebody comes up to my area, I'll just attack them.
Okay, cool. After Oz goes to Vivi.
Now, look here, Mr. Slithers. We don't have to do this. But, I mean, if you really want to.
Wyatt's just like, you know what? Y'all, yeah, let's do it. He pulls out his weapon. Fuck it. We won't kill any of you, probably. But, you know, I feel like if we start pulling teeth, you might actually start giving me answers I need.
Oh, Okay, that just made things fun. And I'll activate my arcane weapon, which is just like a button,
Okay.
and I'll take out Jawbones, turn him into a gun, point at Wyatt, and give him a shot. Where's my Jawbones? I don't know if I activated the other damage on it. Did I finish all my sheet work? I don't know. I don't know if 12 hits.
12 just misses.
Ooh. And then I'll go like right next to his head. And also I chose lightning.
Okay.
So it'll zap whatever else is next to him. Probably scare him a bit.
Yeah, he's just like, what the fuck was that? I'll interest for a second. With that, the bandits' readied actions will kick off. This guy will pop out and he'll take a shot at Vivi. Yeah, since Vivi was the one who just shot. So let's see, that should be action 0. That's scimitar. Nope. There, light crossbow. Okay, 11 against Vivi.
Nope.
Well, shut. Orange guy is going to shoot. He'll shoot Oz. 14 to hit Oz.
My AC is 14, so yep.
Okay, cool. So 7 piercing.
That hurt.
The other guys are they're good where they are. And then Mongo is going to charge up. No, Mongo's incapacitated. Never mind. Mongo can't do that.
Yeah, Mongo can't do shit.
But yeah, done with your turn, Vivi?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yep, goes to Izo.
All right. Let's see. Everybody's too far away. I'll move here, though. I beat the shit out of a man a lot bigger than you lot. Come at it. And I ready an action for anybody who, like, essentially moves within my threat range to hit.
Okay.
That's what I did.
That was Izo. Goes to Laz.
Alright, so Laz is going to shift first.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh. I'm gonna brace up too as a bonus action.
Okay, go ahead and do that.
Laz looks mean. He has his game face on.
Okay.
As he's doing that, he draws hand crossbow with his left hand and his rapier with his. And 1, 2, 3. He's gonna go here, and he's gonna fire at Wyatt. His hand crossbow, all the while shouting, "I was off duty."
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Hand crossbow. And unfortunately, I don't have anything at the moment that's going to give me... So, just a crossbow. Oh, no, that's the wrong one.
Okay, but was that against Wyatt or the orange guy?
Wyatt's the one who's taking damage, correct?
Nobody's actually taking damage yet.
It's against Wyatt.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Okay, I'm going to roll it and just subtract my sneak attack dice.
That's fine.
So, that's 8.
Okay, so 8 damage, you said? Okay. Yeah, that's a solid hit against Wyatt. Anything else?
That's my move, my attack, and my bonus action. I'm good.
Okay. That sucked. Goes to Wyatt. So Wyatt sees, number one, he just got shot. He didn't like that. He sees Izo standing there. Izo's a really big guy. And Wyatt's just like, right. Well, that's fucking stupid. And he's not going to get closer. He should have. Nope. Yeah, he's got a ranged attack. So he's going to back the fuck up. And then he's going to shoot. Actually, no, he'll shoot first. Because I can't get a good angle. Yeah, so he'll shoot Izo with his hand crossbow. 20 to hit for 4 piercing.
Ezo.
And oh, that's why he should have done that. Okay, it's fine. And then he's gonna bolt the fuck out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna get all the way down here. So like, fuck ace. He starts running. Mongo, pull yourself together, mate. As we go to Jimheim.
I'm gonna call out to them, the group, and just say, "Leave the laughing one alone. I got him." And then I'll run down. I think that's within. Oh wait, actually, distance. Oh, actually, I was fine where I was. I'm actually going to take a couple steps back, away from the group, and just kind of dip into the corner. But as I step back, I'll say, "You shouldn't mess with us, you pigeon puke stocking." To our man there. Vicious mockery.
Okay, and which one is this? Sorry.
The guy who's been talking trash to us.
Oh, okay, Wyatt.
Wyatt, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. That's wisdom. Oh boy. 15. Get wrecked.
Ah, son of a bitch.
He's just like, what? He's just yelling, what did you say? No, really, I didn't hear you.
Say it again.
Goes to the bandits. Red bandits. It's going to move here. Take a shot at Izo. 18. No, wait, no, that's not right. Wait, 18. Oh, never mind. Yeah, so he's gonna take a shot at Izo. 9's not gonna hit Izo, so that sucks. And he's gonna run over here, hiding behind here. Orange Man is bad, so he's gonna move here. He's gonna take a shot at Laz. That's 4 piercing against Laz.
Uno momento,
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Let's see. Quick chat. Yes. Okay. Cool.
Gringo here is going to run over here, and he's going to take a shot at Laz as well. 12
Yes.
against Laz.
Me-
And this blue guy here is just going to be like, I got you covered, Wyatt. He comes running up here. He's going to take a shot at Izo. 16 against Izo for 2.
Hits.
For 2. Right.
Yep, bitch. Look, they're throwing toothpicks.
Okay, and goes to Oz.
Cool, somebody can hit. I'm gonna run up to this motherfucker and start slashing.
Nice.
First with my main hand. Short sword.
Go for it.
Does 14 hit?
14 hits.
It'll be 8 damage. How's he looking?
He's covered in blood. He is quite bloodied.
But he's not dead yet. Okay.
No, not quite.
I'll use my offhand. 19.
That's gonna hit.
Only 1 damage.
Oh, he's still standing. He hangs in there.
You know what? No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. Because I'm gonna use Fury of the Small.
Oh, nice, nice.
Since he's bigger than me, +2 to damage, right? Yep.
Get him.
You know what? He's humanoid, right?
Yes.
Oh, so technically he's my favorite.
Oh, right. Yeah, nice.
So it's just +2 to damage. So actually that was 10 + 3.
Okay, yep, that's gonna do it.
Okay, then screw using Fury of the Small. That'll be enough.
Yep, that makes sense.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you take that guy out. Did you want to kill him or knock him out?
Can I get a feel of the group?
Knock him out.
Maybe like roll an insight for that. I don't know. How are we feeling here? Are we bloodthirsty?
I'm not trying to
Yes.
kill people.
You just talk. Yeah.
You're drunk.
You didn't shoot a gun at somebody, but yeah,
I'm just trying to scare him.
an electrified gun.
And electrify.
I think Gemheim could go either way.
I could go either way as well. That's why I'm asking.
We are drunk.
Keep in mind, you now have an officer of the watch in the group who's standing literally 20 feet behind you.
Yeah,
so
there is a
we're
cop right there.
So we're justified because they fired on a cop. They
Yep,
fired
sounds good.
first.
He's dead. I'm cutting his throat.
God damn it.
I'm neutral. I don't care.
Street logic. We don't play by the rules, but we get results.
Yeah, we're defending our cop.
Yeah, done with your turn.
Self-defense. It's justified. Yep, I'm done with
Cutting
it.
a man's throat when he's incapacitated is not self-defense.
Stand your ground. Stand your ground. As we go to the thug. Does he get a? Can he repeat the save on that, Gemheim?
Yeah, he at the end of every turn.
Okay, so
I guess.
come on, Mongo, pull
I
through.
believe. Let me go read it. Sorry.
Yeah. Looks like he might be getting out of that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
18 definitely makes it.
Yeah. After a couple of seconds, Mongo's just like, "Hey, wait a minute. That's not funny at all." Still laying on the ground though. As we go to Bully.
Bully's going to look cute. But honestly, he's not actually cute. He just has a very, very solid, no expression on his face. And he's gonna kind of hop a few spaces over here. And that's it.
Okay. Goes to Vivi.
I'm gonna walk over here, and I'm just gonna look for any of the guys and ready in action to shoot him if anyone else tries to come closer to the party.
Okay. Goes to Izo.
I'm gonna run over here and punch this guy in the goddamn face.
Okay.
Actually, no, he's on the ground. Fuck, I'm gonna kick him.
Okay. You have advantage on this because he's prone.
Dope.
That's a hit.
Are you punching with your feet?
Yes.
Yeah. Foot
Stomp him.
punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, Yeah. I essentially running up and kicking him across the face. And bonus
Yikes.
action. Kick.
That's hit, obviously.
And yeah, I'll burn a moxie point to give this guy a third kick.
Oh, jeez.
This man's life, this man's whole career is
Oh,
ruined.
God.
Yikes.
Damn.
So,
Sorry,
14,
Bongo.
23, 28 damage.
Okay, he's still hanging in there. He's super bloody, though.
Aren't you like trying to get to the watch or something like that?
No,
No.
fuck the watch.
Or a guard or something?
No.
Force Gray.
You crow?
Done, Izo?
Yeah, I'm also trying to get into the Xanathar's guild.
Xanthar's Guild and Force Gray, so it's kind of weird. Goes to Laz.
All right, Laz is gonna go here, and he's going to he's gonna toss a little iron orb at Wyatt.
Bad dog, bad dog. Hey.
Okay, let's see if I hit first.
Is that your attack?
Yeah, it's the same bonus as my hand
Okay.
crossbow, so I just rolled.
Yeah, 12 doesn't quite hit.
Okay, so it just sort of lands short.
Yeah, plunks in front of him.
What I will do is I will use... Oh, I can't get... Can I make an insight check on him?
Yeah.
It would be opposed to his charisma check.
Oh, is this a feature you have?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Against his
Charisma check.
against his deception, you said?
Deception, charisma.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. Cool. So
So what's that give you?
can use my sneak attack on him regardless of whether or not I have advantage or another ally nearby.
Okay, I'm gonna put this little dot on him to remind us.
Okay.
Investigating.
You start Sherlock Holmesing his movements as we go to Wyatt himself. Now, did that orb, does it require attunement to use?
I don't remember it saying anything about it. I'll double check.
Okay. Either way, he's gonna reach down, he's gonna pick it up, and he's gonna throw it back at you. Here, Aves. If it actually works, he'll try and use it against you, but otherwise he's gonna keep running.
No, it does not say anything about having requiring attunement.
Anything about a command word?
Yes, there is a command word.
Okay, actually, you probably would have yelled that when you tried to use it, didn't you?
But yeah, I would have shouted manners.
Okay, then yeah. Okay, then yeah, he'll yell, "Manners!" and he chucks it at you. So what is that? A dexterity attack?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna use his hand crossbow stat too. 16 to hit.
Shit.
Oh, no.
Did I just catch you in your own iron bands?
You did.
Okay. So the little the ball of these iron bands suddenly unfolds and then wraps around Lazarus,
Ruh-roh.
restraining you. That's awkward.
It is awkward and really uncomfortable and really annoying.
Embarrassing.
Very embarrassing. Don't tell the boys at the station that. Little
Son
hot
of
too.
a bitch, I was off duty.
4, 5, 6. He's gonna run here. Yep, and that's Wyatt's turn as he starts running. And top of the round, 3. Let's see here. That should be there. Oh, wait. Yeah, right about there. Okay. Yeah, goes to Jim.
Has Wyatt taken some damage?
Yes, Wyatt has taken damage.
Does he look kind of fucked up?
Not super fucked up. A little fucked up.
Okay. Oh god. And he's like running away, right? He's trying to escape.
Not necessarily running away, just like making sure he's out of your melee ranges.
Okay. Just check the. Yeah. Okay. I'm just gonna step a little bit downwards. And I'll say, Vivi, I like staying back here with you, and I kind of like duck behind this house, and I'm kind of hiding from everyone else.
See, Jim gets it.
And then I look over at
Don't worry, Jim. That's what I'm here
Mongo.
for.
And I look over at Mongo and I say, "Hey, you big oaf! This guy's a champion. You don't have a chance." And just cast vicious mockery over at Mongo.
Okay.
Nice. I've been rolling 4s on my.
Oh no!
Oh.
So it does 4 damage.
Wow, wow, wow.
4 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
He's
He
just like,
dies from brain damage.
yeah. I mean, it's just the
Seizure.
words of Gemheim are
Too much
gonna go
drugs.
in a row, you know,
He's
just cut
that
through.
fucking tweaked out.
You broke him.
Yeah. Mongo's just like, Mongo failure.
And,
Mom, I'm sorry.
punch a horse, you'll feel better.
And as he's sitting there crying, like Izo just like kicks him one more time.
Yeah.
And takes him out.
Yeah. Izo just like knees him in the face or something.
Izo, as you're finishing him off, he looks up and you can just see like his bloodshot eyes. You can see he's actually like foaming out of the corner of his mouth a little bit as you just sort of like knock him out and cave in his skull. Whatever he was on, that thrill or whatever seemed to have some pretty visceral effects.
How do you make that?
Goes to the bandits. This bandit over here is going to take a shot at Izo. He's just, after seeing Mongo go down, he's like, Mongo, no!
Yeah, I'll take 2 damage all day.
Crossbow, no! Just running.
His toothpick thrower.
So that's him.
Hey, wait. As he took a shot, I'll take that.
Okay,
as
yeah,
a threat, and I'll shoot him.
Yeah, we'll say as he's running across the street there, to
Yeah,
pick him off.
Misses.
12 actually hits these guys.
Oh, okay. Well then. That's 12 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Fucking shoot him in the arm, and he just gets like zapped, and then like falls down, and like his body's still like twitching from zapping.
Mm-hmm.
Told you not to hit my friends.
Vivi continuing her trend of killing guys in one hit. Their humongous gun. The orange dude is gonna move over here. He's gonna take a shot at Vivi. 5 doesn't hit.
Miss. I do like a cartwheel.
Okay. He's gonna go for cover. Green guy is gonna take a shot. 15 against Vivi.
That's my AC. Yep. That'll.
Okay, so you take 8, and he's gonna duck for cover.
Oh.
Nobody wants to be on the business end of that thing.
Fair.
Blue, old Blue's dead. It goes to Oz.
Well, I'm pretty far away. Could take out my bow, but nah. I'm going to dash.
Okay.
Move my way over to the yellow boy. And then also bonus action disengage. So I won't take an opportunity attack from orange boy as well.
Actually, you don't even need to because you're under Zephyr Strike still, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, look at that. Well, I can bonus action hide, but I'm right in front of him, so I think that's kind of stupid.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go on this side here because I do have enough movement for that.
Yeah, go for it.
I believe.
Okay. And you showed up just in time too. Because at the end of your turn, Oz, you suddenly hear this sound coming from the south, down one of those little narrow alleys, and then from several other little alleys around the sides here. All of you just hear this like loud, sort of banging. It sounds like trash cans getting knocked over. And then a thing starts coming down the street. Even Wyatt is confused as to what's going on. And the thing that's charging down superficially resembles a dog, like a greyhound or something like that. It's extremely skinny, but it's got a lot of it's surprisingly muscular. It has a double jointed hind legs and long forelegs that actually end in hands instead of paws. It has white fur running down its back and a ridge of sharp black spikes. And its head is actually sort of oval and kind of flat, with an odd number of beady yellow eyes on it. And as it comes running down, it gives out a roar. And the weird thing about it is that its head actually splits open, and its mouth actually opens side to side instead of up and down. It's like this loud, hissing, clicky kind of thing. And then you hear more all around you, and I have to be on the right layer in order to put these things on the fucking map, Josh. Come on.
What in the hells is that?
Token layer. As these things come rampaging in. And let's see, it's 11:15. I think we're going to end it on that note. These things are about to get ready to take their turns.
Can you show the handout for that so we can just see what they look like?
I don't have a handout. There, you can scroll down. You can sort of zoom in on the tokens. I didn't make handouts for these things.
Zoom in on tokens. Let's try that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
this thing is
fuck.
fucked up.
Dang.
I just wanted
What
to
are
get done.
those?
That's disturbing. Only slightly.
That is deeply unsettling.
What about this is wolf-like?
Like the whole picture kind of looks vague. I say it's vaguely wolf-like.
Yeah, I
It's a
can
quad.
see it,
It's
but
on its 4 legs. Quadruped.
Yeah, here I'll find a picture of the full thing. Because this is an actual thing.
oh fuck. Well, I can keep insulting it.
You don't even look like a wolf.
Mother was a whore.
Oh nice, okay.
Probably. No, my cashews.
It's not a good picture.
That feel when your cashews don't have socks.
There we go. That's good.
Sorry.
It's all right. I know you can't help it. Yeah, so I'll put it in the art.
Fucking Dr. King, man. That's the best joke.
It's pretty fucking
That was really good.
Just King was pretty damn good too.
Yeah.
I feel like just is not the word I would use to describe that regime.
Yeah. Not.
It's gonna be interesting to see how this dynamic
Yeah.
goes in the future.
This thing is
Ooh.
terrifying.
It is terrifying.
It looks kind of canine.
Wait, did you?
It's
Post
kind
a
of
big picture?
cute in a weird
Yeah,
way.
it's in
artwork.
it's in the Discord under artwork.
Oh.
Oh, in the Discord. Okay.
Yeah.
Boom.
Hmm.
I have a very strange definition of cute.
Yeah,
Abyssal
kinda cute.
scavenger.
a little bit. Terrifying and cute at the same time.
Puppy. Hi, puppy.
Oh. Where is King for the rest of the session? What is he doing?
I'm assuming he's back at a different bar, still getting or he's like arguing over a tab at the previous bar.
Entertaining Nyx.
Possibly. Or Nyx ditched him while he was that drunk. And
I
now
can
he's
see
left
Nyx.
with
I
a tab.
can see Nyx ditching. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I didn't drink any of these. I'm not paying for them.
That's funny.
You didn't even get a Cuba Libre.
Mimosa.
Mimosa.
What kind of mimosa is this?
Yeah. Right.
Is there
Turns
any
out
other-
he has a scotch. What kind of mimosa is this? Yeah, this will be an interesting dynamic.
So, you are in the watch. I heard you say, like, detective or something, and I was confused.
Yeah, Laz is an investigator with the City Watch.
Okay.
Shit.
So he's a step above beat cop.
Okay.
This is terrible. We're fucking criminals. How
So
dare
he's like
you?
a detective, basically.
Yeah, he's basically a detective.
What are you detecting?
Right now, again, as stated, I'm off duty. I'm not trying to detect anything.
How do you feel about Mr. Saint Domain?
I cannot stand the motherfucker.
I like you already.
That's a good
He
start.
hangs out with a bad crowd.
Yeah, Saint
Y'all hating
Domain.
on Victor Saint Domain. Victor Saint
Although-
Domain ain't done nothing to you.
Yeah, he actually
His
did
best
us a
friend
solid.
that murders
We
children.
owe that dude a.
You do owe
In
him
my
a solid.
book, in my book,
I
in
owe him
my
a
book,
knife in his back.
We owe him a solid. He
You do.
He
I
helped
don't
us
know
get
that,
that.
His
property
best
Why
friend
do we owe him a
murders-
sword?
because he looked out for us in the housing department place.
Yeah.
Oh,
in the
that's
bank.
right, he did, huh?
Yeah, Izo doesn't know
Like,
that,
give me
and,
something.
and Izo, what Izo knows is he hangs out with a child murderer, so fuck him.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I
love my
just don't
D&D.
like his
I love my
attitude.
D&D game when the sentence "he helped us at the housing bureau" is a sentence. It makes sense.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Uh,
Oh man, fun game. Good
Amen.
session.
Good session. I
Good,
love the
good.
way he did the fight.
Yeah, how
Yeah,
that
that was
dynamic work?
cool.
Did that
That was
work for you
fun.
guys?
Yeah, I
liked
love
it.
that was cool and fun. I enjoyed that.
I was really
And
worried about rigging anything because like Red Knuckles right there. I was like,
fair.
what do I do?
I feel like it was just, when you do a skills challenge like that, it's kind of like a ridiculous montage, so like you kind of have to forego consequences a little bit in that kind of thing.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
just made me go
At first, it kind of annoyed me that Oz went against the other team, and I'm so glad you did now. I'm so
Yeah,
glad.
because it was like
That was great.
a nice.
It was good.
It
Something
adds
else.
the dynamic.
Have to throw peanuts at your head. It was good. It was a good time.
It's fun to have some kind of party dynamic where
Yeah.
we're fighting each other a little bit.
I don't.
We're all
You're
on the
telling me,
same
eh?
page. It gets boring.
I don't. Yeah. I don't. I don't know. Yeah. I agree. I like having an interesting dynamic.
Yeah, every party should have a little Napoleon.
You guys will learn that stuttering sentences are least special.
What'd you say, Jolly?
Nothing. Ignore me.
What'd you say?
Correct. He is right though. Everything Jolly just said is correct.
Yes.
I did not. hear
Incorrect.
any.
I disagreed with all of it.
It's
Damn
nice
it.
to have tension between the party where the party members could potentially just split each other apart. Makes things interesting.
As long as they don't actually.
Split each other apart. Yeah. That's the fun part is figuring out how to make that not happen.
Well, it's like
Yeah.
it's the sitcom thing where everybody is perpetually in this loop of I hate you all, why am I still here? But they still end up having each other's back.
Hmm.
It's because at the end of the day, a big enough how big of an asshole you are.
You just got very robot-y.
Yep, robot.
Yep.
I disagree with all that you just said.
Never mind.
Boop boop bleep 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 bloop.
Yeah, you're extremely robot-y.
I didn't know
Your internet
R2D2 was our
subscription
new
ran out.
DM.
Oh no.
When is Artemis going to make a guest appearance?
He already did.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
he did.
When?
Yeah.
Did.
What?
He stole money from what's his fucking bucket? I forgot his name. Famous writer guy. Volo.
Hello?
Yeah, or not. He didn't steal. He won it in a game, in a gamble.
Yeah, Volo told us a story about him
Uh-huh.
that complained about losing money to him.
Yes. Just as he was going to pay us, he's like, "Well, I just lost all my money to this guy. It was Artemis."
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I forgot to.
Yeah, I'm excited to have you on the team, Lee. It'll be interesting.
Thanks. I am excited to be on the team. I think it's gonna be quite as tense as everybody thinks, but I think there will be some tension there.
Yeah, because
I don't
be a
mind
pop-
it at all as a player, but Oz will probably. Who knows? There's definitely some tension, but that's great to create some character building, Maybe we'll bond together. Who knows? So.
I feel like at this point, everybody's just concerned about surviving the zombie dogs or whatever, abyssal scavengers.
Yeah.
zombie, bug, dog, something.
What?
They look like bugs.
Yeah, they do.
More like bugs than dogs.
Wait a minute. They're abyssal. Oh my god. Josh is pulling he's pulling a Curse of Strahd again on us.
No.
Yep.
We're not
And
actually
this actually
Waterdeep
is Curse of
anymore.
Strahd game.
We
We're gonna
thought
walk
we were
through the bog. We're fucked.
we thought we were playing Waterdeep. No, we're playing Out of the Abyss.
Yep.
I knew it. I knew it was too good to be true.
Under
That'd be a
mountain.
fun game to play. I'm totally down for Out of the Abyss.
We'll have fun wherever we go.
Ooh,
True. True.
it's all falling into my trap.
And Lee, where's the art descriptions? Because I essentially have to make you 2 tokens.
Yes, sorry about that.
I don't mind at all.
Yeah, Lee, get
Yeah.
your shit together.
Yeah.
Not want
where's
to.
art?
I did not want to include the description because, like right away,
Before-
because
yeah.
it would have included the uniform.
True. Mm-hmm. That
So,
makes sense.
but I will.
Well, we know now.
There
No,
was
now,
a
so
reason
I will
to
have-
not spoiling.
Yes, but I will have a description to you for next session.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
I don't guarantee a sketch or anything at all in a timely manner.
I did not expect one in any manner of time. I was going through the Discord thread about art, and you were talking about how incredibly difficult some of the fur was. Damn it! I'm another furry, and I'm putting her through that.
Did I say that? I don't remember saying that.
I think it was. It
possible.
was in reference to the amount of time that you were taking on, like, tweaking King's portrait, because there was a lot of hair involved.
Hmm.
Mine.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Well,
different.
yeah, he was just a hairy.
He just has a very much beautiful head of hair.
Again, strangely attractive Catman.
Very attractive cat, man.
Nothing strange about that.
Man, not my type.
All right, all. Well, I'm gonna head off. It was a lot of fun, and I'll see you in
No.
a couple of weeks.
Indeed.
All right.
And a
All right.
couple.
Well,
Well,
I'll
and
Yeah,
see.
get out of here.
I'll
Nobody
see
wants
half
you.
of you next week, and the other half in a couple of weeks.
True that.
Good night.
Eric, don't kill us with that game.
Yeah,
Eric, kill one of us at least.
I'm a little nervous. I think you might have some casualties, but
Kill them,
fucking-
make them make new characters.
I don't know.
No.
Yeah, I'm kind of nervous about it, but we'll see what happens.
You're
And
nervous? Should we be
Yeah,
nervous?
No, we're fine.
You definitely should be nervous.
Yeah. I
I
was
don't
kind of
know.
thinking that. We
I
were
always-
struggling last game, that's for sure.
I always think you guys should be nervous, and then you just kill everyone and fuck everything up. So
It's gonna
I'm
go
always
great.
I'm always wrong.
Look,
It's
don't
gonna be
get
fantastic.
nervous until I lose concentration. Then you get nervous.
True.
And when you lose concentration, we.
We panic. Yeah.
All right.
But until then, don't get nervous.
What generally are you concentrating on?
Polymorph for 2 giant apes buff.
She twin spell polymorphed to us into 2 apes, and we have 1 HP on our regular characters. So let that sink in.
Wow.
If those apes
Yeah.
pop, they're going unconscious.
Yep.
Yep.
I may just flat out die before that even happens.
Yep.
Again.
Yeah.
Oh, bad news bears.
This isn't usually how this game goes. So,
There's nothing wrong with dying multiple times. Everybody does it.
Well,
there
actually,
is, 'cause
there
when
is.
you die 3 times. You die 3 times, you're dead.
Yeah, we have
like our
rules.
characters, Charlie.
Hey, I like all my characters. Doesn't mean I'm not always excited to play a different one.
yeah.
I've got a roster. I've got a bench.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
But we have plans for our characters. We have such bright futures.
I hope so.
Such fire
Allegedly.
I'm
be
rooting
so
for you
sad.
guys. I'll tell you that.
It's so sad when John dies.
Jeez, John. The thing is, John's gonna be the only one to survive. If there's ever a
Fucking
TPK,
hell, man. Kill him.
if there's ever a TPK, John's gonna be the one. Cause he says every time he's like, I don't care. I'll leave you guys. I'll just run away.
I
Like
know
I'm
he
never.
will.
Gonna...
I know he
And,
will.
and he's like and he's a rogue. Like he'll be fine. Like you can totally escape.
Fuck.
You know what that means? You know what that means, Ryan? With your last breath, you have to like clamp on his arm with your knoll jaws. You can like that's a lot of bite pressure. He can't possibly. So if he wants to run away, he's got to drag your dead corpse.
No, what it means is I have to make a new character that will kill John, and then that's it.
It's not how that
You were sent back from the future to kill John Connor.
All right. Well, I'll see you guys next week. Survive.
Good night.
There.
Good night,
Night.
guys.
Get here.
It's time for more Game of Thrones.